Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
I wanted to take today off too, but yeah, I had to come back. But yeah,
I wanted to take today
but,
off too.
yeah, man, it's been a crazy week and really busy week, but happy to be back. Really, really happy to be back. But
You
yeah.
sure about that?
I don't know, man. Like my wallet was happy. That's all I could say.
Yeah. That I'll believe, yes.
Yeah. But what's up, money? Matt, man, how you been?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Um, Starting off a little slow this week. Had kids got the little stomach bug, so it's been one of those days. So, you know, but nothing new. Just push through.
Okay. Yeah, man. I heard it was cold here last week, so everyone's getting sick around here. So
Yeah, it's cold and rainy. Well, it was rainy. It wasn't that cold, but it was rainy. Then the temperature dropped, and then yeah.
Yeah. Everyone at work's calling out sick or something. But that's cool, man. Brenton, man, you got a new statue. New year, new year, new you.
Nah, new year, same old.
New Year, same old Brenton.
Yeah.
Does that mean
How
you're
about
gonna go
them
to work?
Eagles?
Oh yeah, how about them birds?
I know. I'll get one more week. That's all I can say is you get, it's just nice because you get that one last enjoyment. When it's out,
Yes.
it's kind of not as fun.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is like I'm happy for you guys, but then I'm also like Eagles fans are the worst fans because they beat each other up or they beat anybody up
Yes.
that's in the bar with them. So next week is gonna be this week is gonna be horrible, but good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks.
might not see you next week, right?
Yeah, Sunday, it's gonna be like anxiety ridden
Yeah.
when the stakes get really high. So, but I guess we're gonna get hit with some snow tonight into tomorrow. So they're calling like 46 inches or something.
What?
So,
oh man, I better check the weather.
They already closed school and everything, so we already got the
Okay.
messages.
Wow. Well, just stay inside and order some more statues. Some busts and stuff. So that's cool. Money, man. Thanks for joining me, man. And money. Thanks again, man. Like saving me last week. I rewatched the show and it's like it's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
No problem, dude. Anytime. I'm pissed that I missed the beginning of the show because after the intro, I was gonna start it up as if I was running the show again, just to be funny. but I missed the intro, so you hate to see. But, I'm good, man. Glad to have you back. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time for some reason. Like, where you been? Huh?
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know, man. I missed like 2 shows. I missed the John show, and I was supposed to join some other show too. So yeah, it feels like I've been gone forever.
You're on hiatus, dude.
I think when you're so used to, hanging out, it just, if you're not on, it feels like you're gone forever.
Yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah, 1 week, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool, man. But yeah, thanks again, man. And maybe next week, cover again. No kidding. No.
Wow, he's already feeling it.
Yeah.
He's cutting out.
We're gonna
already.
change the name to Eddie's Nerd Problems.
Oh. There's not, but we'll see. Jarhead, man. Like, good to have you back too, man. Like, I haven't seen you forever. It feels like I saw that picture you put up of those trucks, and I was like, fuck. You put a picture up of 2 trucks colliding, or it was a truck that like.
Nah, it was. I was driving down the road. I was at work, and I was just, a guy was following me for work, and I was driving my work truck, and I look, and this guy pulls out in front of this other guy, and instead of hitting that guy, the guy kind of like scoots around him, but I guess he hit dirt and it caught and it flipped the truck. So me and the guy I was working with, we pulled over and went over to the truck to make sure the guy was okay and everything. And Luckily, the guy was all right. He just had like a couple scratches and stuff. His truck was just destroyed completely. I mean, it rolled like once or twice, so it's pretty nuts.
It wasn't Rashid. What, Rashid? You okay?
There was no snow involved.
Yeah, there's no snow in Texas. So.
Well, don't never say never. There was in the last couple of years. So
Oh, when they shut you guys down, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool, man.
they had like a quarter of an inch and everything shut down.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it is Texas. It's kind of a weird thing for us to see down here.
well, great having you back, man. It's awesome. Pudgy, man, you're looking slim. Well, I gotta change your
I'm
name from
getting there.
Pudgy to
I'm
something
getting
else.
there.
He's looking really
20
slim.
pounds so far. Going
What?
for 20. Yeah, going for 20 more.
Congratulations.
Then we'll
Yeah, that's crazy.
Awesome,
see.
man.
20, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Good.
So, you okay? Okay.
Oh no, this is.
Yeah.
I am not ill.
Yeah.
I'm not ill. I'm doing good. Having fun.
20 pounds, man. That's crazy. That's like a little baby. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well-
Actually, that's a big baby.
Yeah, that's
a
a
big
fucking
baby.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking baby.
That's like twins.
Oh yeah. What's the secret, Pudgy? If you don't mind sharing.
Work out 4 times a week. Don't eat a lot. And eat a lot of protein. Very low
Protein.
carb. A lot of
Okay.
protein. Yeah,
Pudgy looking not so pudgy. That's good.
a lot of protein.
Yeah, change your name to Not So Pudgy.
Here, let me fix that. Hang on. The artist formerly known as Pudgy.
Yeah.
Remember when Prince did
That's
that
cool,
shit?
Pudgy.
You remember-
Rashid,
listen,
man.
Rashid,
Sorry.
you remember when you were in high school? There was one kid who always managed to sneak in like maybe 5 minutes after the bell, and just casually walk in and come sit down in the back. Yeah, that's my man right there, sitting right there.
Oh, here you go. This is perfect. At COVID, Pudgy's new name is now Flacco. Flacco.
As long as it's not El Chapo.
Chop.
Wow.
Flacco in Spanish means skinny. So just in case somebody's wondering.
Brenton was pretty surprised.
I was about to say, why is he calling him Joe Flacco? Like,
Wow.
No, not,
Yeah.
not that,
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
used to laugh at that, too.
Joe
Oh, that's
yeah.
perfect.
Say, "Oh, Joe Skinny, it's my opposite. Yeah.
Joe Skinny.
I was just going with it. Fake it till you make it.
Flacco.
How about you, Rashid, man? I again, man, I see you every night on like different streams, and I'm like, dang, Rashid.
Well,
Busy as
I
anything.
get invited, you know what I'm saying? So, But I'm just happy. I'm just waiting for Thursday.
I saw, yeah, man.
But that Thursday, the Thursday is actually my daughter's day, so that's the big day. But the second thing is the blade. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So everything good.
How many notifications did you get? Like, people tagging you.
Oh,
to
man.
ask-
A lot. Everybody. So I said to myself, since that happened with the blade, right? I
Mhm.
said, you already know.
yeah.
Now I'm going to promote.
There it goes.
So now I'm going.
I seen that
to-
post.
I'm going to bother the shit out of Ansing because I know XM will do it, and I want them to, do my Bishop. So let's see if I can get them to do Bishop now. I think if
Rashid's
I
gonna be so angry when it's Dawn of X Bishop.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them straight up, no Dawn of X, no Dawn of X. I'm going to tell them straight up, no Dawn of X, and people going to agree with me. They're going to tell him no Dawn of X. So.
Well, you made Blade come out of nowhere, so you heard it here first,
Yeah, but it's funny. There's a lot of people that's now saying they want to get that piece. That's what
Uh-huh.
I was kind of a little shocked of. So.
Yeah, man. The only thing we got of him is in like Iron Studios 1/10, and then like customs. That's about it.
There's a 1/10.
Yeah, Iron Studios made it.
But I'm just glad they're making a 1/3. Like.
Well, they're not just making one; they're making two. So don't forget about
Right.
that
But
second one.
exactly. So as a Blade fan, to be making a 1/3. I mean, and I could care less if they do 1/6 after that, but one 1/3 is that's big enough for me. You know. So.
Well,
Mhm.
I hope you
That's
get
what
somebody
she
to make
said.
that bishop too, because I would definitely want that
Yeah,
one.
bishop.
Oh,
Cool,
I'm gonna get on Ang Singh's nerve because I'm gonna get the whole XM, everybody that's on that page. I'm gonna get everybody involved in that. You know, because they keep posting which X-Men you want to be done, and everybody keeps telling him, Bishop,
Sure.
we don't need another Psylocke, we don't need another Cable,
I
we
know
do
they
not
keep
need
making
another
the same
Cyclops.
characters over again.
Right, we don't need that. We just need, and honestly, there's a custom out there, and I try looking for it even on eBay where he's standing on a Nimrod,
Oh
and
yeah, no.
Oh yeah, I
it's
saw
a
it.
nice custom. So if I had caught that, I probably wouldn't even be bothering him with it. You know,
I actually was on a pre-order for a custom bishop, but I canceled it because I just wasn't feeling it. It was like it didn't have that '90s like nostalgia to it. You know, I was like,
right.
nah.
But that's why I took those pictures. So if I keep posting them up, I don't want him going to the Dawn of X or let's experiment. Nah, just do
Yeah.
right there, and you'll be all right.
Brainwash 'em.
You know,
I could see it. I could see it being made, but like out of all the companies, I think XM would be the one that goes for
that's
it.
and that's why I promote. I go toward XM because
Yeah.
I think they do it. You know, PCS might do it. You know, maybe because you know they can say nobody's done it, so let's do a Bishop. So I'll put both their names in it. You know, those are the companies I think that'll take a chance. Sideshow definitely they're not paying no damn. They don't care. They're not paying no attention to my black ass. They're not taking. So
Jesus.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine them doing a forge with the way they do mechanical parts?
yeah, but and you know I love Forge. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I actually like Forge more with Storm than I did Black Panther. But I don't know if Forge is known too much to too many people.
I mean, he was part of the team
He-
for like the longest time.
I mean, he did a lot. Of course, he was a bigger part in X-Men, but I don't know. Not too many people know about Forge.
Yeah.
He was in the
You hardly hear
animated
anybody.
series.
This was definitely more popular.
But you hardly hear anybody talk about Forge. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even though I like them, but you know.
Yeah, I think like I think you already mentioned this, right? Like they have cable. XM has cable. They have
They made two cables. They made two cables
yeah.
already.
So Bishop will pair up nicely with it with that
Right.
one. So.
Because yeah, Bishop could pair with the cable and against Apocalypse. You know what I'm saying?
And there was actually a
Oh, yeah.
storyline with Hope that he was chasing after Hope and Cable. I forgot the name of the storyline, but
Was
he was
that the
chasing
Messiah
after them.
Complex?
Yeah, Messiah Complex.
That's right.
Right.
So
And I want them to do like two. Hopefully, they do two portraits. One with the bald head with the M on the face, and the other one, if you want to do the Rick James thing, whatever.
the Jerry curl.
No Jerry curl. Well, the braids or the curls, whatever. No Jerry curl,
It was that
please.
Jerry curl, man.
Nah, no Easy Jerry curl, please.
So since we're talking about Blade and Bishop and everything, I guess I'll change up the first question. I wanted to ask you guys about Thor brought this up today about patience and Rashid, like with the edition size of Blade being like 400, being in 1/3 scale, do you pre-order or not pre-order, or you just wait for a sale?
Nah, I'm pre-ordering. That's my god, so I'm pre-ordering. You know
That because
And
it's
plus,
your
that's
guy, right? Like
400.
it's yeah.
Yeah, and plus that's is that the thing is that 400 of the exclusive, or is that just 400 just being made? If it's 400 being made, I'm definitely pre-ordering it the first day. You know,
Mhm.
I'm off that day. I'm not going anywhere.
No, that's
That's hilarious. It's like if Blade comes out, just be like, consider the edition size $3.99 because I'm getting it.
yeah.
I think that's gonna sell out pretty fast.
And
So
that's what happened with that Thanos. Like somebody had said, I remember that it posted up, and I was at work trying to get it, and I don't know how quick. That's the quickest thing that Sideshow has ever sold out, just like
yeah,
that
the Thanos on throne. Yep.
with the exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, okay, 400. So that's a definitely. What about you guys? Like, Jarhead, are you considering that Blade or?
You know, if it wasn't 1/3, there's only a couple characters that I would get in that size. It's a cool statue. I like it a lot. But it's just I ain't trying to go 1/3.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me too. It's like,
You
be
do
awesome
not trying
though.
to go back to 1/4? What's the biggest thing for you, Steve? You are
I know
1/3 now.
you're selling all your
What the hell?
quarter and you're keeping the 1/3, but you're like, nah, that 1/3.
Don't confuse Steve with logic. Leave the man alone.
Yeah, this we're collectors. We're not like reasonable.
What we do
Uh,
doesn't make sense.
It's
yeah.
cold now.
Well, money. How about you? Are you considering it at all?
Yeah, I fucking love
You bastard.
but I'm waiting for the museum one.
Yeah, I think
The
that's
dial
what
looks
I'm
cool, but it's really cool. Like it might be better than the museum one, but just because it's 1/3 and it's gonna be huge, like I kind of like 1/3s in museum-esque like style. So I'm waiting to see what that looks like. Like if I end up thinking the dial's better, hopefully it's still available by the time they put the museum up. But I have a feeling I'll just like that one more. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you can get the LBS one in 2030.
No thanks. It'll also be like fucking $2,000 the LBS one. So
Yeah. This one's gonna be like 1,400. I think they said, right?
so I saw in your
1390?
guys' posts, right?
Well, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick, man. I'm excited for that. I don't know if we'll get it in 1/4 from anybody.
Well, the museum pose might be quarter scale
No,
if it
that
comes
one's
out.
1/3.
No, it's 1/3 too.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, they're
shoot,
both 1/3.
okay. Well, maybe after this they'll start like thinking about it, but be pretty tight. How about you, Pudgy? You thinking about it at all? You got PCS Wolverine, so
You know why I'm not? Now I'll tell you though. If I have so many Marvel characters in 1/6, if he was in 1/6, definitely that's a character I'm missing. But for 1/3, I got limited space, and it's got to be like my real Mount Rushmore guys, you know. And Blade, I love Blade, but he's not on my Mount Rushmore. So
yeah. Yep. Thor says if it's 5K ES, it will be 40% off and free shipping in a year. Yeah. I think the edition size is 400 though, so like it's yeah, we'll see.
It'd be kind of nice though if they kind of like did like a tease of that other one, so that way you knew kind of like the gist of what it looked like. So that way you wouldn't pre-order this one if you want that one more. You know?
Yeah. Well, how do you guys know there's going to be a museum one then? Like, isn't this the museum one right here?
No,
or is
that's
this...
well. I mean, I don't think it's a museum. It doesn't look like it's. I mean, it's action. He's jumping over
Yes.
some vampires.
There's a different one.
They posted of their upcoming statues that they're working on, and that's where they had 2 blades listed as a dio and a museum.
Okay.
So
and they're both
Rashid,
1/3.
Okay.
Rashid, being the blade man, would you get both of them?
If the museum pose is good, yeah.
Dang.
I have my
that's
my
your
little
boy.
blade
That's
corner.
that's
you know?
your man, right?
Yeah, it's not two
Right.
1/3s. I won't need nothing else after that. I won't get nothing else blade after that. If I get 2 1/3 blades, yeah. If the pose is like the way, if he's dressed up just like this and they give him a nice pose, yes, I'm gonna get it. I'll get it.
If they,
Hey,
what if they
Rashid, I
come
have a
out with
question
a
for you.
what if they come up with a legendary scale 1-1?
Which is a better character, Blade or Boba Fett?
I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that.
100% Blade.
You guys want to divide and conquer. No, unity here.
Stupid
There's
question.
unity here, man. Boba Fett and Blade are brothers in my world.
That's right.
Our brothers.
It's actually Blade under that helmet, huh?
They're both in the same union. That's all.
Both for the same time.
Well, Brenton, how about for you? I don't know, like I don't think you're gonna go 1/3, but what do you think of the question? Like to pre-order, not to pre-order? What do you advise collectors to do?
I think it depends, as we've talked about. You know what? The main driver of like the only time ES is really important is probably for this question. Because if it's a character you don't see very often, it means a lot to you. I could see pre-ordering it if the ES is low, but I guess like you had highlighted Thor saying before, if the ES is high, there's a good chance you'll find it on sale in a while. So, You know, that's money towards something else that you're saving if you buy it on sale. Always be waiting for the deals. If you
Yeah, it's exactly what he said, right? Patience, and then you get free shipping on top of that with like shipping stuff going crazy right now. Like that's like a ton of money saved. Like if you
Exactly.
just wait around.
But you know what? When you say patience, and I 100% agree. See, patience for me is have patience for the like the Mythos Veda, but patience for like the ECC Unkillable,
Yeah.
which is only being made 299. That's a low ES. You know, that's a roll of the dice right there. You know, anything else, if it was like 1,000, that's something different. But when it's like low ES, and especially if it's something that you're interested in, I'll order it. But like the Mythos Veda and I think that Mythos Veda is hot. That's what I have patience over on that piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
on
but
the
would you?
receipts camp. I say there's a different kind of patience too. When you wait years for a version of your character to be made. Okay, so like with me with the thing,
Bro.
waiting forever for something other than what's been out, like the old school sideshow one. And now
Hmm.
XM's in to make one, and I saw the preview and I liked it, and I pre-ordered it,
Right.
regardless of how many they were going to make, because I've
Right.
been patient for like a decade, so it's time.
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I
Right.
think it's once you get out of the main tier characters, right? Like
Yep.
the Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman. If you're not collecting one of those characters, if it's a lesser tier, you kind of have to grab what comes out when it comes out.
Yep.
It's
So,
or Matt,
lad, if you're waiting for patience,
go ahead.
so no, I was gonna say you're gonna ask me about this the blade. Um,
Both Blade and
I think it's
Blue.
a cool piece. Yeah. If you want a blade, yeah, I wouldn't. I'd pre-order this piece. I mean, he did say, I do care about edition size. So, period. Whether it's this one or any others, I care about edition size. And that will help determine, I guess, when I'm going to order the statue or if I want to get that statue. Um, this piece, yeah, I think you should. If you want a blade, you should probably get it. Not necessarily for me. I'm not a one third collector, so it's not tickling my fancy. I think it's a cool statue. It's a cool blade, but I think I'll wait for a quarter scale blade. If I decide to get one. Um, I was gonna say something about patience and waiting. I mean, I guess the question is, you want to wait for the deal, but like, I mean, are you waiting for the crackhead price to where you want it for $200? Or I mean, or what are you waiting on? Having it $100 less. I mean, we're talking about
Because you
stacks that cost.
because you have a priority. Because I mean, you can't order everything all at one time. So if you really want another statue that's going to sell out first, then put your money into that, and then
Right. So you're just so patience in the priority of what you're going to order your pieces, not because I'm waiting on the crackhead deal or something like that. Because it's the wrong game. If you're waiting to get a statue, you know what I mean. We're dabbling in a hobby that where statues usually average around $800 to $1,000. I mean, it's kind of like I guess if you're strapped for the $100 off, I don't know, wrong hobby, I
I,
guess.
I feel like
say
the,
it now.
yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like the game you're mentioning though, like over time, if you look back at it and you just pre-order everything without trying to go with like the discount approach, over time, that's like thousands of dollars you could be saving. Like it, like the Smithos Vader is going to go 20% off, 1,000%. Like there's no doubt, and free shipping. 20% off, what, like $600 is $100, whatever. Multiply that by the amount of statues you get per year, 5, 6. Like it adds up, I think.
Yeah, I mean, 20% in free shipping on that Vader, if it's $600, would be like 120 off, and then free shipping on top of that. What you assume 70 for shipping?
Yeah, like almost $200.
So that's almost $200. So you're right down to a $400 statue.
Yeah.
But
That's a
when you're
deal,
older,
and that's worth waiting for.
when you're older, time you realize that literally time is money, and the longer I wait for something, if I can afford it. Now I'm not talking. I can afford it. It's how much longer I don't have that item. So literally, time is money to me in the sense of, like Phoenix with his 5-year plan. I mess with because we're getting older, and
Mm-hmm.
if I'm gonna wait 5 years for a piece that I know it's coming out now, and I know I like it, and I see
Wow.
not only the renders, but I see the preview and everything, and I like it. If I can get it, and it's not an irresponsible purchase, I'm gonna get it because
Oh yeah,
I may wait 5 years and get a deal, but that's 5 years I didn't have it to appreciate. So
that's true. Yeah,
you know,
I can see that.
I don't think
What do you think, Eddie?
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Like, you either like pre-ordering or you don't like pre-ordering. It either helps you or it doesn't help you.
It's like individual based, right?
Yeah, it's all. There's no right or wrong
There's
way.
no-
Like, you could wait for a discount, or you could be so in love with a piece that you don't care if you got it
That you
for
don't care.
$100 cheaper. Like,
Yep.
I think it just depends on the person. And also, like, we're pre-ordering things that are a couple of years out. So, like, think about that too when you're pre-ordering. Like, people change in a couple years, like circumstances change, displays change. I think that's also something we don't really think about. Like,
I pre-ordered
What if-
pants. I got a return now.
yeah,
They don't fit.
that's a good point. No, like, what if someone pre-orders this blade because it's the only blade and it's third scale, and then by the time it's shipping, someone announced a quarter scale that is the Wesley Snipes one, that isn't like a maybe it's close to Wesley Snipes. Like, no, that one is Wesley Snipes. Then they're gonna be upset that they pre-ordered this one. They're gonna want, or they just keep it. Either way, I'm just saying that these are circumstances that could come up in a couple
Yeah.
years. So
But like me, it's not going to bother me.
yeah,
'Cause I
but
have a
you're
cou-
a blade guy.
Right.
Right.
Like, I think, I don't know. I'm just saying these are things you think about when you're Don't just rush to a pre-order, and don't just not pre-order it because you want a discount. Like, if you love it, pre-order it. It's only helping you. It's only securing it for you later. Like, so I don't know. I think it's all on a person by person
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yeah. I like what Jarhead Junkie says here. Pre-order allows me to delay the look from my wife when she sees the credit card statement.
Well,
Oh,
do you
man.
think there's
cards.
patience you can have that you don't need to order it day one either? Like, depending on what it is, be like, maybe I'll pre-order it in 3 months. It's still going to be up. Odds are it'll
Like,
still be available.
Danny
depending on
talks
the
about
piece.
Danny talks about sometimes he'll hype it. It'll be like a hype purchase if he pre-orders it day one. So he likes to give himself
later
a
on.
couple weeks to see if he really wants it.
If he still wants it.
If he still wants it, and then he'll pre-order it that way. But like,
That's pretty smart. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely think. But I
But
also
couldn't-
think that's
couldn't
a
that work the opposite way too? Like, because a lot of people hype the statue up, then you're like, no, I really want it because it's hyped because the people in the community hype it up.
yeah.
It's hyped even more.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he'll wait. He'll wait to see if he really wants it, or if it's just because everybody's talking about it. That's
Yeah,
why
'cause-
he's pre-ordering it. So he'll wait like a couple weeks or a month, and if he's still thinking about that specific piece, then he'll pre-order it.
You'll see the transition that it's like the 15 minutes of fame each piece gets, it seems, and then it's on to the next news cycle.
Mhm.
Something else is exciting now.
Well,
Right.
well something I noticed lately is people that like a lot of statues that people didn't like before they come out. Everybody's saying how much they like them now. It's weird. Like before, like that Spider-Man with the on the building sideshow. Like I seen
Oh,
a couple posts.
You
I'm like,
motherfucker!
that statue was hated when it came out. Now
I
everybody's
hated
gonna
it,
buy
and then I saw it the other day, and I was like, "Damn, it's looking good, man."
I didn't want to drop any dimes on who.
I do that a lot, though. You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? Exactly what you're talking about. Like, when a pre-order goes up, I'll look at something and think either it's the best or it's the worst, and then like when it's finally shipping and we're talking about on streams, my view will have completely changed, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, over time, like, these things are years out half the time. So it's like you see something you didn't see, or
Another one's that Venom Arise. There's people that hated that statue when it came out, and now it's it's further along, and people say, oh, they want that statue. They can't wait for it to come out. It's like, I just think it's funny.
It
Well,
is.
I think it was like a negative hype. and a positive hype. So there's like the positive hype where everything somebody loves, like the whole community loves something. They're just like, oh, we need that. Everybody's talking about it. And then the negative is like, oh, that forced perspective stuff. Everybody
Yeah.
hates that. But once that dies down and people just like keep looking at it and they're like thinking about it some more, and maybe they get past the aspect they didn't like and they're like, well, there's more I like about this than I didn't like about this statue.
That Batman White Knight on the motorcycle received a lot of criticism too when it first came out.
Oh, I love that one.
See, I love that
The
piece.
Bat
I love
Chaps.
that piece because I read the comic book, so I already was
Yeah.
surprised that XM, and that's why I do like XM because they take big risks on and they deal with the comic book. So that's why I'm not, that's why even though I hated that Sinister, I got to give them credit for they tried to pick what story I guess they thought was more updated, but for them to take that chance to do that bike and they executed real good,
Yeah.
I give them credit on that.
I mean,
No, I
they're,
don't.
they're
What
not
I'm
they're
saying
not
is,
doing
a
the
lot of
same
people
stuff
hate it.
over and over again. They're doing different stuff,
Right.
Yeah.
People criticized it though.
So
Also-
what do you guys think of what Luke said right here? He said, if the ES is crazy high, you can wait. If we all stop pre-ordering statues, then they might stop making them.
That's
Like,
that's what I was thinking. Like, it kind of sucks that, but I feel like the companies partially did that to themselves. We're in this like position now where we don't need to pre-order half the time because of everything that's going on. But at the same time, they need us to pre-order maybe
Right.
to let them know, the
A character's
if a piece
viable.
is desired or not, or like
Right.
if what they're gonna do. So like, we're kind of stuck in this conundrum right now, like a pickle. Like, we're not pre-ordering, but at the same time, we need to pre-order. But I feel like the companies did that to us, like, or maybe the distributors. I don't know, but like, yeah, it is a tough call.
I agree with you though. I think the companies did it to themselves. Like, when they came out with some of these edition size and they so high, like the
Yeah.
XM Mythos, for the Vader, and so many people was like, I'm getting that Vader, I'm getting that Vader. And then when you saw 11,000, even first it was the Ashoka. Everybody wanted the Ashoka, and then I think Ashoka is Ashoka like 9,000. I think altogether, I think she's like 9,000
Yeah,
with the
I think
exclusive
so.
and the regular. So, and everybody's like, before they hit their button, they say, you know what, I could wait for a sale. Then the Mythos Vader, and everybody was thinking it was going to be about understandable 4,000, maybe 4,500. And they said 11,000. Everybody before they hit that button now, they're just like, you know what, I'll wait for December. I wait for all these sales and stuff like that. So, and I think the companies may see sales, but they see a slow up also because everybody's like, why am I going to rush? And then plus, you want to kind of like slow down anyway because just like people who may not be a Super Blade fan, they want to see what the museum piece is like that. So if they rush to get this piece and the museum piece looks better, they may say, damn, why'd I rush to get this piece? I should have waited. So now I think a lot of people are waiting also. If it's not your person, if it's not the piece or your character, you should just take your time and wait it out. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I don't think this rule applies with customs, though. You guys with customs, you guys gotta pre-order quick, right?
yeah.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there's
depending
no ES.
how what the ES is for sure. Like if it's like 50 or 60, I mean that sucker's gonna sell out real fast.
Yep.
Dude, some are like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I could have got a chance to get their custom what's that creature, what's that guy's name? He's like a zombie. Solomon Grundy, where the girl painted that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
the deposit was high, so I just said, the guy had it and he was like, I could get you that piece because I wanted the clay face and the Solomon Grundy.
Isn't
You
that
know.
same group making a Bane with Poison Ivy and Harley on his shoulder?
I've seen that.
I don't
piece.
know. I didn't see it.
I don't know
but
if it's that group.
I
I
just
think
know
it's
that
the same group.
I just know a guy hit me up and he said I can get you the Solomon Grundy, and I was ready to jump on it, but the deposit was was up there and stuff like that. And then they did a clay face, which I don't know why Sideshow wouldn't see that and just either copy or
Copy
do
it,
something. Yeah, and make their own clay face. And the clay face that the custom group made is off the hook.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
It's off the hook. So
yeah. Chris says, I feel Sideshow will smarten up and find a way to give us sales, but maybe up shipping or something that may look like a sale, but not really. I don't know. There's talks about like shipping going crazy and people comparing like their shipping quotes from what's that thing called? Pirate Ship?
Pirate
Yeah.
ship.
Ship?
Pirate
Ship.
ship. Yeah.
Comparing them to Sideshow shipping. But I think a big asterisk on that is like Pirate Ship ships or gives you a quote with like no insurance on it, or I think it's $100 insurance. Well, I
Mhm.
feel like Sideshow gives you like insurance of like $1,000 because they
But
want to insure themselves.
but they also get a discount for shipping mass
That
quantities
too,
of
yeah,
items. So
yeah,
they should be cheaper than going that route.
yeah. There's that
And
too because yeah, at my
also,
company we have like crazy shipping. Like we ship stuff $3 and it's a huge package and it's like I was like looking at it, I was like, how the hell is this going for $3 and I'm shipping for like $80, you know? But they have an
like,
account like you said, yeah.
I don't tend to like, I don't know, I don't tend to like deep dive into like the conspiracy thing. But
Mhm.
if you see people like that live next to Sideshow and people that live like in Pennsylvania and they have
Oh
the same
yeah.
shipping, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? You know,
Yeah.
like that can't be possible. You know, like what's happening? So
It's not
it
the
is
shipping.
kind of iffy with them. What'd you say, Matt?
That's not the shipping. It's the processing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the processing.
Extra
But
processing to put that box on the boat.
exactly.
But
The
you know what I
shipping is all-
told?
Handling, shipping and handling.
Yeah, handling. It's the handling aspect that gets changed.
I had told Shane, that was one of my shows and stuff. He lives in Canada, and I told him that
Oh, yeah.
he wants the Hope Buster, and I told him, I said, they're not going to ship that Hope Buster to you in Canada, but if you could get it to somebody closer to Canada, you may have to just get you a car and rent it and go over there and get it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Come back with it. You know, you'll beat the
Mhm.
shipping. You know,
Yeah.
so.
We sound like a cartel now, man.
Yeah. Has anybody here done? I
That's
know
not
Phoenix has
peanuts.
done stuff like that. Don't you have to declare something at the border? Like if you're coming with a big ass box.
Yeah,
I
but
think you're
that's,
supposed to, but like I don't think they.
that's only like perishable items, food products, stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't and plus, look, you got a statue. What are they gonna do? You know, get the dog, sniff the car. Can I go after that now?
Yeah.
No, come on,
Wow.
you know.
Everybody's looking for their piece. They charge you some kind of duty
I mean,
charge.
what's the furthest any of you guys would drive for a statue?
Ooh.
I drove up to New York,
Bro.
like 5 hours.
The furthest I've
What?
drove is
Wow.
4 hours to Vegas, but I don't know what the furthest I would drive is. Maybe like 9 hours if it was like
I mean,
Northern
I drove for
California.
Steve 6 hours, so
Are you counting? That's to and fro, right?
yeah, it was 3 hours to Houston and
Wait,
3
so-
hours back.
So everybody is yours was 6 hours coming back and forth 6 hours.
Back and forth.
Mine would have been 8 hours for there and back.
Right.
But it
And
was
that's
also
only-
Vegas, so I feel like it doesn't count because
And that's
you
the only
just
reason
go
why
into
I took-
Vegas.
I took my ride because when I heard Casual came all the way to New York to pick up, I said if he could do it, and I could do it. But
A
he did
different type of north. Yeah.
And the
Exactly.
snow came.
So as I'm driving, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? This guy
And then, like,
it was weird, man.
One time I sold a statue and my family lives 3 hours south from me. So like a lot of the times if they're that way, I'll say, "Hey, I'm driving that way anyway." So, you know, you could pick it up or I could drop it off and then so I've done that too, like a couple hours south to either buy or sell.
Right.
But I feel I'm used to driving a lot. So like that doesn't really bug me. I'd rather drive and pick it up anyway.
Yeah, I had someone pick up the Wolverine, and it was like literally drove up to like 10 minutes down the street, handed it to him, and I was like, "That's it, man. Like I don't have to drop it off at a UPS, wait like 5
Yeah, I
days,
know.
see if something broke or
Did you
something
tell
like
him
that." It
like
was just
it's yours now, man? Like
yeah.
don't call me, don't text me, nothing. I don't know you.
And I swear, man, like he picked it up. I don't think he threw it, but he just shoved it in there. I was like, "Oh,
So-
that's like,
Dude,
that's on
sometimes
you,
they
man."
meet you in the world's smallest car, and I'm like, did you know what you were picking up?
Oh yeah.
You're in like a Honda Fit, you mother.
You mean I'm not supposed to pick up statues in my smart car?
Yeah. crazy.
Now, does it matter where you live? Like, so with Sideshow being in California, and I'm sure like when they have contracts with UPS, FedEx, and that kind of thing, they're gonna have to pay at least some degree for like UPS's gas. Like, I'm sure there's like some kind of fee that they end up paying for that kind of stuff.
Back in December, UPS and FedEx sent out emails saying they were going to upcharge. I think it was 8%, and I think that's what they're covering for. I think.
Because, that would be a big change depending on where they're shipping out of all the time, where California may have higher prices.
But
for
they
those
ship so
types of
much
things.
though. You would get.
They
I
get
think they would get a
corporate accounts,
discount.
too.
Yeah, they ship so much that I feel like they would give them some type of discount. Just like how people keep saying, I live 10 minutes from Sideshow. Why can't I pick up my package? That's not gonna happen. That's what they charge you that shipping. You're gonna get charged for that shipping, even if you could just walk right there and pick your junk up.
I mean,
Amazon,
how
Amazon.
how
If
hard
you're
would it be to
listening,
do that, too?
Prime 2-day ship.
Yeah,
Prime
but that's
Master-
never 2
Amazon
days.
should become a Prime One distributor. It's
I hate
called
that
Amazon
advertisement.
Prime, right? Amazon Prime One.
Did you notice that they don't
Bring me my
hit
stuff.
that 2 days either? Like they'll wait 2 days to ship it now.
I haven't
But
got that. Have you?
according to Matt, you live out somewhere really far, so I get mine in like next day. Like it's crazy. I get really
Yeah, it
lucky.
gets
It
done very
depends on what it
fast.
is. Sometimes
No,
I
because
get it the
I look
next
at
day.
that and they're like, if you order in the next 3 hours, it'll be here this date. And I'm
'Cause
like,
the truck is pulling out.
that's always wrong. Like for me,
Yeah,
it
Well,
is at
are
They
you
least.
say
ordering
that-
on Friday
yeah.
though?
They don't
If
know
you
where
order
you
on
are.
Friday, it's a
Nah,
lot.
but if they say if you order it now, it goes out. You'll get it the next day. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And they
That's
have
true.
it where if you order it right now, it's gonna be shipped.
Yeah,
right
I get
away.
notifications. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what am I paying for otherwise?
Depends on the time of day too. Like if I order stuff earlier in the morning, I notice I get it the next day. Like if I order it later in the evening, it might be 2 days. And then, like I said, if it's Friday, I won't get it until like Tuesday next week.
Oh, they got those Amazon. Well, I don't know if you guys have them, but they have the warehouses here now, or the where they store
Distribution
everything.
centers.
Distribution. Yeah, you can pick them up there, and it's like
Yeah.
you could pick up
I have one
everything
in my
there.
phone.
It's crazy.
So
Has
anybody
anybody
ever tried to go pick up anything from Sideshow?
Yeah,
Well, so here's the thing.
twice. They
Yeah,
tell
they
you
don't
they
let you.
tell you they don't allow it.
Yeah, probably because we know that they obviously there's some padding in the shipping, right? I think there's a consensus
Yeah.
that we all agree that.
I
So,
think so, yeah.
if they allow you to come pick up a statue, who's to say that we all told Eddie to go pick up 10
Yes.
statues for us?
Don't
And
talk
then
about this, man. It could happen, man. If we tell them, then it'll never happen.
well, that's the reason why they say no, because they know that Eddie would do that. They would walk up there and be like,
Oh,
let me
yeah, I
get,
would.
It's
Right.
this guy again. He buys a statue
Yeah.
every day.
yeah. Why does he always buy 15 statues? So you cut into their game, man. They're not gonna let you do that.
Right.
So
that makes
talk-
you don't want to buy from them.
Talking about shipping and stuff, like this is like the first question I wanted to bring up, but transition to this. So leaving the community or changing direction for everybody. It's like a lot of people are mentioning shipping is getting out of control. Like I saw someone's quote that they put up for that Batman Dragon. I think it was like $570 or something. It's like
To ship?
to ship, yeah. And I was like, that's like half a statue, or like even like a premium format right there. Like that would scare me away. If I saw that shipping quote, I'd be like, cancel.
Yo, I was talking to a dude the other day. He's in another country, and he said the statue was $900. The shipping was $990. So you think we got it bad? I mean, and his only option was to go air. He didn't have no train, no boat, no bus, no nothing. It's just kind of like he had to just go that route. So there's
Like
guys
he-
out there paying a lot for shipping.
In that case, it'd be almost better just to go, in the aftermarket, find people that are selling statues and buy it from
Yeah, but it's not
them.
going to matter. I think it's a certain, even if you
Yeah.
try to ship it in a different place, it doesn't
No,
matter.
I'm just saying like locally or like, just whatever you can figure out what to do,
Yeah, well,
But
I mean,
because I had this guy, he bought it from me, but he lives in Spain, and I told him, I said, I'm not doing international shipping. I'm just not. He was like, no, I got somebody that lives upstate New York, and I know somebody that lives in California. I said, well, I'll ship it to California, but that's it. I said, once it gets to California,
Yeah.
that's the direction it goes, and that's it. And he was all right. He said all right because he really wanted the piece. It was
Right.
the Thrawn, and this guy was a Thrawn. He has like damn, everything was Thrawn in his collection. So he was like,
Yeah.
I gotta have this statue. So I shipped it to him, and I got paid or whatever. But I don't know how much it's going to cost from California to Spain for him to get that statue.
Why didn't he go upstate New York? I'll go in the opposite direction. But
He
yeah.
just told me he's going to go.
Right.
He said he hit his people up in
Yeah.
upstate New York, and I guess they didn't get back with him, so he went with the person in California.
I had a dude do that too. He had a guy in New York. He was like, send it send my man in New York, and he'll get it to me. His guy was in South Africa or something like that. So
I had a guy in Cuba, I think, buy a hot toy from me off eBay, and it went to a forwarding address in Florida. But then it was like 3 days it had hit that address. So for me, it was shipped. It was delivered. But for him,
Right.
he hadn't got it yet. So he kept messaging me like, "Hey, where is it?"
Oh,
Like I
man,
haven't got it. I
F
was like,
that. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like all I see is it was delivered to this address in Florida. Like, but it took like 4 or 5 days, and he finally got it. He was like, all good. But I was worried. I was like, fuck, I don't want to ship to any more forwarding addresses after this.
well, that's actually a scam that happens too, because somebody can get the statue, and then they go back to eBay and say, well, that's not my address on my account.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well, I
shipped
never
it to
got
the
it.
wrong guy.
And
That's
then
why
they
I
actually
don't
did
wanna
get
do
it,
that.
but you're screwed.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if it's on the eBay, if it's on eBay, the address, and where it says ship, this is where you ship it to.
Yeah,
eBay's going to
but-
see that address was documented.
No, dude, I'm trying to tell you,
I don't think eBay helps you that much.
They'll tell you, hey, send it this, forward it to this address. Even if they tell you, even if it's on eBay, eBay will say that's not their account, and they'll hold you accountable for it. The shipper always gets screwed with eBay. He's trying to tell you that's how that works. That's how it rolls.
That's scary. I never do international, man. Like I I'll do what you guys did probably, but not international. Like this guy said, like once shipped items hit certain countries, you can't track it any longer. Yeah,
Right.
I can't do that. But yeah, like what else have you guys heard about people leaving the community, or like, I mean, like I know you guys heard like I'm doing hot toys for like us for the Mandalorian stuff, but like I'm not getting out of the community or anything like that. But
So
I'm just changing.
I watched this video today by a YouTuber called Mindhunter Comics. I don't know if you guys watched that guy.
Yeah, I saw that guy.
He did a video about he's getting out of statues, and it was because he said he started collecting in like 2015, and he said when he looks back at all the money he spent on statues and thinks about like I guess his big thing is comics. When he looks back at all the money he spent on statues and compares it to if he was buying comics, like he feels like the investment wasn't worth it, even though he doesn't collect to invest or necessarily, like he collects what he likes.
He could
He said
have bought more
if he
comics.
put all that money into comics, the like the value would have went up in comics. Like he would have had some crazy books. He said, but he's almost lost money. He's either sold for like even or lost money on most of his pieces. And like looking back for him, he hated that he did that because it could have been a much better investment for him or whatever. So I thought that was interesting.
That's kind of different though too, because like he's not a collector then, is he? Like would you guys label him as a collector or
He's a collector.
flipper?
Nah, he's a collector. He collects
he feels
comic
like
books and statues.
Yeah, he feels like he wasted that money in a sense. Like he could have collected smarter with that money.
But guess what, Eddie? The comic book industry also went down.
Yeah.
So everybody that was saying, "Let me invest my money in a comic book other than the market and put in comics," books that was high up here have been going down and stuff like that. So it happens with the comic books. It happens with the comic books too. It's like as bad as if the market was bad, you know what I'm saying? It could go bad for the comic books also.
Yeah, that's true.
So
The more interest you have in life, it's more places to piss your money away. Like I could look at it like that fella, and I could look at behind me at a couple of shelves and say, I could have rebuilt the engine in my car, or I could have bought this lens for my camera I always wanted, or whatever. I could have bought this watch or that watch. So it just depends where your passion is. Your passions may change. I would always say that whoever buys statues, especially if you're a comic guy, because comic guys very often are also looking at the investment aspect. And I would say these are objects of art to me. Buy them as art pieces. If you buy them with the intent of treating them like you do comics, you're going to lose just because of the fact that how much it costs to ship these things. Even before this whole shipping fiasco, you know, you could take a couple CGCs, put them in a mailer, send them off, instead of shipping off two of these humongous boxes. So I'd say treat them as art pieces. And
Hmm.
if you're looking to rationalize how you could have spent your money better, we all could have spent our money better.
Right. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
people that look at us crazy for buying statues.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I don't think it's bad to think that your purchase was a poor investment or a good. I don't think it's bad to collect and also have finances in the back of your mind. I don't think that that's
Mhm.
necessarily a bad thing. I feel like sometimes we label those people in a bad way in the community, and I don't think it's not a wrong thing to want to spend your money to feel better about the way you're spending your money, even if it is something that you love. Like, it's not necessarily bad to want to feel like you made a good purchase that isn't losing money as well. I don't
Mhm.
think that it's what you should be thinking about first thing when you're collecting, but I don't think it's bad to have that in the back of your mind.
I agree. Really quick, Polly is asking a question. Polly's asking, I have the Vader's Mythos on pre-order. Final payment is due in 2 days. Thinking of canceling and ordering another time because I have too many pre-orders at the moment. Using points on it though. Not sure what to do. What do you guys think?
I
That's
mean,
that's the thing I was telling you guys about pre-orders. Like it mounts up, man.
he
Like
said he has the final payment. I mean,
Final payment in 2 days. It'll be home. And then,
right? He might as well just let it rock now.
yeah,
because the
because
other
the
pre-orders aren't
NRD you won't
affected.
get back, right?
You won't
Nah,
get the NRD back. You will get
yeah,
your points back and the money other
he
than the NRD.
he does get the points back.
Yeah, you'll get the
I didn't think
points
they get
back.
the points back. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I'd say
Um,
if you had a bunch of payments, well, yeah, cancel it because you got too many. But if there's only one payment to go,
Right, it's one payment. You might as
it's
well.
done.
I think if you look at all your pre-orders and you have to cancel something for something else, that one is probably the safest bet.
Yeah.
True.
So
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, very, very true. If you need that money, that's $600, $700, how much ever it
But
costs.
then
plus
can
that NRD probably wasn't that high, right?
$60 probably.
Yeah.
80 bucks.
yeah, but can he? Depending if he has a facade show, I don't know if he's done it before, but he can postpone a payment on a couple
Yeah,
of his payments and
you
move.
can.
Instead of move them around or whatever. It's up.
Yeah.
So
How do
That's
you
an option.
postpone a payment through Sideshow? I never done that.
they
No, it's
have it
just a
on the
button.
yeah.
Oh, it's a
You can
button?
move it to the
Oh,
next.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like where they have like cancel or other
You
stuff.
Oh,
could
I'm
make
This one,
sorry.
it's
you could make single payment, one single
You could
payment.
change the date. You
Uh-huh.
could
Yeah.
postpone
Change
it.
the
You
date.
could do whatever.
Oh, shoot. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Right.
That's good to know.
Me neither. I've never done it.
Norman says you can buy statues with return on investment in mind, but expecting a return on every statue you buy is unrealistic. Very true.
True.
Yeah, inspirational points have resets last time they did, but yeah. But yeah, man. So what else? Like, I'm interested to hear everybody's thoughts on this one. Like, what? There's so many people saying they're getting out of the community because it's more like personal reasons, but there's also other people saying like it's getting too much for them. There's like too many companies. There's too many things coming out, and now like everyone's going upscale or like they're trying to like what's the word?
Run up
Be with
to
the
it,
cool
yeah.
kids, you know?
Right.
Like
That's the wrong thing to do.
It's the wrong thing to do.
Do not try to keep up with people that you see on YouTube spending money. Like there's if you see somebody constantly unboxing a new statue every day, my thing is you don't know their situation. You
Yeah.
don't even know if they're running themselves in debt, and then you trying to keep up with the cool kids and buy the hype. And I definitely try not to follow the hype. There's a lot of people out there that try to be influencers and try to get this piece, get that piece, or whatever. you can't follow the hype because same people that influence you to get that piece, the next day they selling it.
Yeah.
So it's like get what you like, what characters, because I used to follow the hype early in my career collecting. If it was a piece, and I wouldn't even like the character like that. Like I'm not a Spider-Man fan. I wish I knew Brenton. I would have sold him all my Spider-Man stuff. I would have got all. I would have sent all that garbage to him.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh my
Boom,
God.
boom, I had to shoot him, but I went to a comic book convention, and when the Spider-Man life size bust came out, they had one. I don't know if you remember, Putchy. They had one that had the silver eyes, and then they had one that had the white eyes. But I ended up getting the one with the white eyes. But anyway, it was a hard bust to find, and I wasn't even a Spider-Man fan like that, but everybody and Sideshow was doing better Spider-Man statues than it was the X-Men statues or whatever. But after that, I sold all my Spider-Man statues and stuff. They were nice, but he's just not my character. So.
You guys hear this one before? Knight says, "Don't be like Jupiter's cock."
Dude, why does he say that shit so much?
I don't know, man. It's his little thing now. So
I watched the review because John.
Yo, was that hilarious? Was that hilarious or what, man?
That was fucking hilarious. It seemed fake too. Like his reaction is like, "Oh my god, I can't believe." I was like, "Bro, you're an actor." But the amount of times he says Jupiter's cock, I kept thinking of like,
I haven't
it's a
seen it yet,
swole nation.
Yeah, we won't say his name here, but yeah.
Yeah, he said that like 10 times. I was like, God damn, where's this even from, dude?
Oh man, I hope it's not a scam again. Like he said he's missing a bunch of pieces. I'm like, ugh.
No, I think I
don't know,
because Prime One, if you're not careful, you may think you ordering, think you ordering the DX and think you getting all the parts, but you ordered the wrong one. Because has anybody gotten a wrong package from Prime One before?
No.
So I'm thinking that he ordered the wrong one, but he thought he ordered that particular one that came out with those parts, and it's not. So now when he goes to call for them, it's going to be a wrap. So
yeah, that's funny, dude.
Yeah, good one.
Interesting guy. Interesting.
That's funny. So another question someone brought up was something you wish you did different when you first started collecting, like display wise, collecting a certain line, or collecting only a certain scale. Like what do you guys wish you guys did? Go ahead, Eddie.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of things.
Bought a bigger house.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know, because at that time it was only Sideshow, so it was very selective and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Maybe spend more time
with the kids,
thinking about. Maybe spend more time.
I know I didn't have my daughter at the time, so.
I would have spent more time thinking about what I want to collect, like what line I want to collect, what. So that, because I think when I started, I went all over and bought different stuff and pre-ordered different things, and like I wish I would have, I don't know, thought about it more. I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like I think you went through like 4 different iterations of collecting, right? You started collecting.
I was gonna say like don't sell stuff that you like that you're gonna probably want to get back, but I don't really regret that because I had to sell stuff to move. So like I don't regret selling it. It sucks having to get stuff back, but it is what it is. So I don't. Yeah, I think for me it would just be like, just decide, think about what you're purchasing more. I guess make better decisions.
What's up, Buck?
You know what I was thinking about is something that it still kind of applies now, though. So even though it is when you first started, I think appreciating what I have now and do it more. Just appreciate what I do have in my collection instead of, always being focused on things that I don't. So I think it's something still learning, still in the process of, just being realizing how fortunate I am to have what I do have and not always be looking ahead or on to the next thing.
Yeah, it's tough though, right? It's like when you're like in this community, like everyone just keeps talking about the next one, and you get your 5 minutes of like, oh, like I'm so happy, but then like, oh, you should get the new Hulk, the next one, the one on throne
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like, come on, man, be happy with me for like 10 minutes, man.
Well, the only way you're gonna actually be done really is technically just dissociate yourself with the community. Period. You know, where you can't have anybody influencing you and stuff because there's people that actually are left and a lot of I asked about a couple the other day and they're not even like B Mother's Productions. You don't see
Yeah.
him anymore. He
Yeah.
Mhm.
he used
Used
to
to make great videos
always
too.
do pieces and he used to put out nice reviews or I think it's C Mac. I forgot B Mac B. I forgot his name, but he used
Mac
to put out
Collections.
Mac
B-Mac.
Collections. Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah.
he no
I
longer
know.
does.
I was thinking that the other day.
Remember,
Where'd he go?
he used to anything Prime One.
Yeah.
He always would have a decent review. Always have
Yeah.
like good music in the background. He I heard he doesn't do it anymore and stuff. So
Yeah.
Gina Collectibles, I think. What was her
Yeah,
name?
she was with
Yeah,
B Mother too all the time.
yeah. I'm definitely her.
Well,
How
even
about?
oh,
Sorry, go
sorry,
ahead.
Steve. I was
No,
gonna say even part of that is, don't focus so much on like others'
Cartel from Hell.
collections. Like I think we
He
get
passed
lost
away. I
on that.
thought. No, did he leave or did he pass away?
no, he left. He
nah,
left.
he
He left.
left. He
Oh,
left,
I
Yeah.
thought someone said he passed
and
away.
he sold his
What matters
stuff.
to me, Brenton? Don't worry about
He
it.
sold he
Yeah,
sold.
I
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
saying anything
Brenton. Go ahead.
important.
No, Brenton, go ahead. Like, Cartel from Hell is like really popular, so I think that's why everyone caught their eye
Matt
on that
starting
one.
shit, man.
Go ahead, Brenton.
No, I
I'm
was just
waiting
saying
with
that
you.
don't focus on what others have. Like I see, we always kind of see other people's pictures and maybe we get enamored with that or what we see on YouTube. And I feel like we lose sight of our own collections that way, or we're just like, oh, look what somebody else has. Like we can't worry about that. We need to just focus on what we have and appreciate it.
It's
Yeah.
hard, especially like, cause you're getting older stuff, Brenton. Like, people aren't as excited when you tell them, "Oh, I'm going to buy this older sideshow piece." Like, it's not as like, "Oh, you're getting that
Well,
that new Prime One
they don't have to be
Batman." Or...
they don't have to be excited about it.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, I don't know. You're right. That's why we're
You
saying
don't
you
get
don't
to
have to
share.
focus on
You
that.
don't.
But
That's
yeah,
why you
it's
get
like
a
it's
circle
not
of
as
friends.
yeah. When you're on a stream, like talking about what you got in or whatever, it's not as like exciting. People aren't as excited.
Brenton's like, it's new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like, damn
Yeah,
it.
but
I
you know
haven't
what though?
seen it. I haven't seen it.
Eventually,
Eddie. It's new to me. I like it.
That 10-year-old car is new to me. I never said it.
eventually though, people end up leaving though. Because there was people back in the days, and they had different names, of course. Just saying like how we got names, and they are no longer around. Like my man Chris Silva. I mean, he still collects. He's been in the game just as long as me and stuff. But he, once in a blue, he may put out a video. But and I bought like two pieces from him. But he's not really big collecting no more. Or Make My Marvel. I don't know if you guys remember him. All he did
Sounds
was
familiar.
Marvel statues, but he sold all his statues. Maybe I think he kept like maybe five, and he sold like his whole basement. He sold everything and stuff. So
Statue Hunter 75. I remember that guy too.
right. Used to
right,
watch his videos all the
yeah.
time.
He
So
used to he used to get a
is it the
statue in all the
collecting
time.
or is it the content producing that made them leave?
I think the price. I think honestly, because these guys got families and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think is the cost of everything. Like
Yeah.
after a while, you have kids that they're growing up to you got to get them ready for college, and here you spending 2 to 3 thousand. Look at Infinity in Queens. You're buying bus $4,000. That $10,000 for $8,000 for 2 bus. That money could go into a bank account for a kid about to go to college. So people look at that, like, is it really worth that? Nah. From you paying $300 of a sideshow statue, and now you're paying $4,000 for one statue. That's totally different time. So
Yep. Well, I'm gonna have one more topic. What's his name? Brad brought this question up. So he says thoughts on getting comics signed by the actor. So he's thinking about getting CGCs, or he's thinking about getting his comic books signed by the actors. But I think he had a question more too of the process of getting those signed and then graded. I think CGC has to be there, right, in order
Yeah.
for to be
Or-
graded and stuff.
They
Or
have
you
to
need a
witness it.
shop that can verify.
Okay.
So I know one called Twin Cities Comics. I follow them on Facebook. I actually bought my first hot toy from them ever. So that's how I found them. They were on eBay. They have a lot of actors come in. Like they had Elizabeth Olsen coming in like
Oh yeah.
6 months ago or
Scarlet.
so. And you can mail your comics to them and they'll have her sign it and then they'll send it to CGC for you for grading.
Dang, Brenton, that was like the answer right there. Yeah.
The other alternative is CBCS. Now, I've never dealt with them, but from what I understand, they have their own authentication process. And I was curious with them because I have stuff that was signed by George Perez when I met him. But I got it signed because I just wanted the experience, not because I was going to have it slabbed or anything. But now I have these books, and if I want to preserve them, if I send them to CGC, they're going to come back with, I forget, is the purple label, Brenton?
No,
The
I
label
think
that
it's
says
the
they
green
can't
one.
confirm. Green.
Yeah, the green one.
And they won't even acknowledge that they'll just say
Mark.
unknown signature. They won't even
Yeah.
say apparently George Perez, unknown signature on cover, and they'll knock your grade down.
Dang.
CBCS does have their own verification service, and they'll verify that it is that signature.
I think
But
it's
that's
a
with-
scanner.
And
The
that's what comic
CBCS
book
has.
guys. He's talking about actors. So
It's
They
funny,
do it with
like
actors too.
Like, he did
do
that,
actors too?
Because it's like a scanner that scans the autograph, and I guess like if it's saved in the system or something like
They'll
I don't
do
know
an analysis. and-
yeah
and compare it?
they'll authenticate it that way. Because there's this guy named Big Dub. He does like vlogs now, but he's like used to be a hot toy collector, but he just did a video about getting a big book of graded books from CBCS back, and a lot of them were actor signatures that he had bought on eBay for cheap or something, and they all came back authenticated. It was like
Oh,
it was
good.
a lot of CW DC stuff, like all those
Gotcha.
actors from those
Grant
shows.
Gustin and people like
Yeah.
that.
you know what's funny? Like after we asked that question, Luke says, "Hell no! Unless it's a movie variant or a blank cover, don't
Yeah.
get Tom Holland to sign your Amazing Fantasy."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
I kind of don't
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
I'm not a fan of that either. Like comic characters or being signed by actors is like I don't know how I feel about it.
We
I
got
certainly wouldn't do
the
it
U.S.
as a
Army
classic.
joining.
Yeah, funny.
Hey!
Yeah.
I smell the hate. Just
I
saying.
saw-
I would also recommend that he just checks CGC. They usually announce when they have people coming in to do signings. Like I think Todd
Oh, yeah.
McFarlane was just there. So they have a wide variety of people that come in to sign stuff
Yeah.
that you can mail right to CGC and then get
Go to their
graded.
website and sign up. You can create a free account, and then you get on their mailing list. And I constantly get mailings about people who are appearing.
Someone's doing a signing with Hugh Jackman right now with CGC, and I don't know if it's through CGC or through another comic shop, but I saw something from him saying that he was going to be doing that.
I know Unknown Comics is another one that they had Lou Ferrigno over the summer. So you could get like
Oh,
a
yeah.
bulk book signed by Lou Ferrigno, and then they would send it to grading for you.
What's up, Kisses?
Not much, man. On my lunch break.
Looking swole, man.
No,
Looking
no.
good, man.
Trying to be, man. Trying to get my Superman body.
How's it going in North Korea, man?
North? South
No,
is good.
north.
South is good?
He's on our side.
Yeah.
South don't want to be up there, man.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Oh
We
man.
don't want a captive video. No.
So we had a couple of questions. Like, why do you think people are leaving the community or the statue collecting? I don't know if you caught that one.
It's too damn expensive.
Yeah, right. That's probably the most.
That's probably the number one I could think of, other than space.
Yeah,
But
space.
I mean, for people who, if it's not the cost of the statues themselves, it's the shipping.
Yeah, all three of those right there. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've been seeing mostly. I know for me, I just slowed down. I'm not trying to leave the hobby. There's still a lot of stuff out there that I would like to get. I think backtracking is kind of like done for me as far as like older pieces, because the ones I want are too much right now. They're north of 1,500, so a little too much for me. So right now I'm just focusing. No, I don't smoke. But yeah, I think those are the biggest reasons, at least for me.
Yeah. I think that's what we all came up with too. It's like I think Eddie said too. It's individual based. Like it's depending on your circumstances too, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, one quick question for you, Keith. You're a content creator. Does it affect you like trying to get new piece like every single time?
See, I talk to other content creators, and like the way they think is really just the channel, like but a lot of the bigger ones, they get free shit. Like they get the stuff and then they'll pass it between each other, or or like say XM will send it to different content creators. They'll send maybe 5 pieces out, and whichever big content creator doesn't get one, they'll just ask another big one to send it over. For me, I don't have that luxury, so it's really now I still want to create content, but it's mostly just get the pieces that I really like, and then I'll just put that on the channel, and whoever likes it, who doesn't. I mean, even if you don't like it, I feel like you can still appreciate it. Be like, dang, maybe that statue does look good, or it'll clarify, nah, that shit still looked bad what I thought it did. I don't like it. So you always have two sides to it, so I just look at it like that.
That makes sense. Cool. Well, that's it I have for topics tonight, you guys. But tonight we got I brought this one back. PM me for price. So PM me for price is basically your best guess at the sale of a statue. Like this person posted it up and they put a certain price on it, and it's your guys' job to guess on the price. If that makes sense to everybody. So the first one I got up is Iron Studios Hawkman, and it's like the winged and closed wing version. So this is the 1/3 scale one. Everyone knows this one. This one goes for a good penny. OG price though on this one was $1,200.
That's crazy.
I know, man. It's a steal.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think 3,000.
I'm gonna go 4,500.
Who said 1,800? Like,
Yeah,
what is
you
that?
1,800.
Like, I want that
Wish.
price.
Come on, Rasheed. You got some Tatooine in there. You smoking, man.
That's how much it's worth to me. 1,800.
I'm gonna say 38.
Yeah.
I see
I'm
this
saying-
go like an average of like 2,500 to like 3,000, man.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say 3,000.
Let's say 4,500.
I'm gonna say 2,300.
That's about right.
3,200, 3.5.
Oh, I should have sent one to you, Steve.
Eddie, did you go already?
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000. How about you, Rashid? You said 1800.
1800.
How about you, Kisis?
I'm gonna say 38.
38. Everyone went. Pudgy, you go.
Yeah, I said 3,000.
3,000. All right. You guys. So, like I said, OG price when it first came out, $1,200. This thing weighs supposedly 150 pounds, all boxes included.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny because this guy's asking for $120 for shipping, but asking price for this one, he wants $3,300.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
All right.
That's a fair price for you guys, you think, or?
Hell
I
no.
don't think it's fair. It's not like I feel like this game usually is outrageous. Like it's not. If it was 5K, I'd be like, "What the fuck is happening?" But 3,300 seems just above market value right now.
Yeah.
Like just a little above.
You could wait till they re-release it in quarter scale, and then maybe it'll get you.
Wow.
Yeah, this one's on eBay is where I found it. The other ones I'm going to show you guys are private sellers.
That's not unreasonable, especially considering I think a lot of these had issues, right, with breakages. So
Yeah, the
having a
wings are like the
pristine
most
copy-
common thing. Mhm.
Or the
Having a
leg.
pristine copy is even more makes it even more exclusive.
Yep. Well, you guys saw the other one. I don't know if this is a good price or a bad price because I don't know anything about J&D. But like OG price on this one when it first came out, supposedly it was $2,100 for this one.
Really?
I'll say 3,500.
Is that a good price though, Eddie? Like, is that like common J&D
That's-
price?
I think what I've been seeing is like three on the low side to 4 on the high side.
Wow.
You've been appreciating, huh?
But yeah, 35 seems right in the middle, so I'll say 35.
Dang. What do you think, Matt?
This J&D.
J&D Harley Quinn. Yeah, it's the silicone one.
I'd say. What'd you say, Eddie? 3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, 38. I'm not gonna go 4, but it'd be cool. Oh, J&D guys are kind of like, woo.
Brenton, what about you, Brenton?
Lucky Buck didn't hear that, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll go. Just,
am I wrong?
2,900.
So Brenton's going 2,900. What do you think, Pudgy?
I'm gonna say about 3,000 again.
3,000. Yeah. I should do like what would you guys pay and what would you guys guess, right? Because that'd be I think it'd be interesting that way.
Tree fitting. I paid
Tree fitting.
$1.
$1. I'll get the Hot Toys version actually. How about you, Jarhead?
$32.55
$32.55.
and 63
Come on,
cents.
come on down.
Yeah, someone's having fun with it. Yeah. Awesome. How about you, Eddie?
3,500.
35. That's right. Rashid, man, I know you don't like rooted hair, but how
It
much
ain't
would you
even
go-
worth 1,500.
Rashid
But
says,
what I see them for, I see people asking for like 30, 33, 3,400.
yeah, crazy. Keesus, you a J&D boy yet or not yet?
Nah, I don't know. I didn't know people were actually buying this piece. I'll be honest. But,
It's sold out. It's crazy.
Oh wow. I guess by going with you, I'm gonna say 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So, like I said, like OG price, $2,100 for this thing. This person's asking. This is shipping included. This is $2,900.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
That's cheap.
Fair.
That's cheap, you piece.
I was right on the money.
Well, he's
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
He's just trying to recoup. That's fine.
He's not gouging.
Yeah, he just wants his money plus shipping back.
Yeah. That's scary. All right, this one's an OG piece. So this is Magneto on Throne. This is not on eBay, so it's not going to be stupid price. So Magneto on Throne from Exile.
I've seen quite a few of these on the
Yeah.
for sale. I don't
I
know
saw
what's
3
going on,
or
but
4.
yeah, 3 or 4 of them.
Steve, I gotta head out, so
It's okay.
I'll catch
All
you
right, Brenton.
later.
Yeah, Brenton. Have a good night, man. Thanks for
All right.
joining, man.
Good.
Yeah. See you
Have a
guys.
good night.
Peace
bro.
out.
Thank you,
man.
everybody.
Take it easy. You think this statue still holds up?
I've never seen it in person, so I'm not too sure.
I know it's a little small.
It's on the small side.
Yeah.
I think I think the issue is some of these classic older pieces like this and the Doom on Throne, they hold up. I think they're nice pieces, but I think the issue is you got these grand statues like the LBS Hulk, you got the
LBS Magneto.
the Magneto,
Biggest Magneto.
right? You got different pieces out there. So a lot of collectors are saying, do I want to spend that same amount of money for this piece? You know what I mean? So I think the appreciation of it has dwindled some because of the cost of it. And when you put that piece next to like an LBS piece, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
which one has a more impact? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want the definitive piece for a character, and then a new one comes along to eclipse it.
Right. And I think that's
fund
what's
that one
happening.
with this one.
And I think a lot of guys are still trying to maybe cash in on what it once was, as opposed to what it is now. And it's like, the person who's going to pay a whole lot for this piece is the person who really, really, really wanted that statue but never really got it, or they still want to get it in their collection.
This is XM, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
it's not flying off the shelf for a high dollar.
You know, I'm surprised Pudgy hasn't like inserted that car reference yet. You know, that like 69 Shelby or anything.
Oh,
like that.
yeah, I saved those for when John's here so I could piss him off.
Yeah.
This is a classic statue right here.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the thing, though. That's just the thing, Jarhead. Do a lot of guys want to spend that kind of money for classic stuff? You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're right. I mean, you know, I'd love a '69 Mustang. I'd love to buy it, but now would I rather have a solar car, or you know what I mean, or something that's got a computer on it inboard? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you know what I mean?
Something like a Tesla with no soul. Yeah.
Like a Tesla.
Okay,
with no soul.
so I found this somewhere. I don't know if this is legit, but OG price on this one was $680.
Okay.
I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I found on one of the websites.
How much you
But,
said it was?
OG price is $680.
I don't remember that being that price.
Yeah,
Nah, that wasn't that. Nah.
I thought it was like 1,000 something.
Yeah, it was
but that's
1,000
what
because that wasn't. It wasn't $600.
What year did it come out? Did anybody know?
it's like one of the first ones.
It came out in 2000, I believe, 8 or 9.
They don't have it on their website if you just look it up.
Yeah, that's where I found it. They had an SGD, but I converted it, so that's what it's like
Okay.
$680.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Unless the conversion,
Different times.
the dollar value might have been different back then. By a little.
Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah.
Yeah, but not by much. I mean, we're not
It
talking.
shouldn't be by a lot.
Right, all right. Shouldn't be by a whole lot.
So it's still around 6 something. I mean, that's not bad.
Rashid, I didn't think the statue came out that far back.
I thought it was
I just remember when I got
14,
mine.
15.
You
You
had
got
this
yours in
version?
2008.
Yeah, I got this piece.
You got this piece, or you
That's-
had this piece?
I have it. I have it like now.
Dang.
That far back though?
It-
2000.
Rashid, I'll give
I
you
could be
$680 for
wrong.
it.
I'm just remembering the
it's that far.
times. Pudgy, I'm remembering the times when I had transferred. When I transferred my job to Manhattan. So
Right.
I remember I picked up the first XM piece I ever had was the Black Widow, and then I was trying to pick up this piece, and this piece was the hardest. This was their
Yeah.
flagship piece,
Gotcha.
and I was able to catch it. And like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe 2011, 12 maybe.
I give you
thought I remember
680 for it.
seeing this. I remember Cisco.
Did you hear that?
What do you say?
What did he say about 1984? What do you think?
I said I'll give you 680 for it.
Yeah, you know what? Email me, send me the 680, and I'm going to mail you a box with this piece. With a piece. I'm going to mail you a box with a piece.
He said
I
with
got-
a piece, not that piece.
Don't worry, Rashid. I got guys too.
You're getting a sideshow Deadpool. You're getting a sideshow Deadpool. That's
Yeah. So Matt, what's your guess on this this piece?
You say it's not eBay?
It's not eBay. It's a private
2200.
2200. Pudgy, what do you think?
$2,100.
Jarhead.
I've seen these going for sale, and I've seen them going for about around 23. So
23.
Yeah.
Eddie.
I'll say 2,000.
How about you, Rashid?
26.
26. Keeses.
I'm gonna say 22.
Dang. All right, you guys. So, like I said, OG price 680. Asking price for this guy, this 1/5 scale guy, is $2,400.
But he's only 1/5.
I was close.
Well, he's supposed to be a
Technically
quarter, but yeah,
but he's small.
He's small on the quarter scale.
And
Yeah.
people are asking for
Yeah,
24,
but-
between 20 to 24.
You know, but when this piece, I'm
That's crazy.
saying like,
Come
and I
on, man.
still
Ain't
think
about the size.
it's still
Oh, whatever.
it's still one of my favorite magnetos. You know, I think this still is one of the best thrown pieces out.
This used to go for a lot more than that.
3,300 is the last one I found that sold. 3,300.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
love this piece. I
it's a
still
great piece.
won't sell this piece.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the custom parts for it?
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
nah. Once I paid for this piece, I was like, I was happy with this. Just
I
mean,
like that one. I like that one that's got the helmet
Yeah.
with the Wolverine.
Yeah.
slashing on it.
That piece, that portrait, I wish I could get, but yeah, that's about it. And that used to be a hard piece to find because that was like their flagship. That sold out immediately. That piece right there.
People are starting to get in this piece. The Talon.
Oh, yeah.
I think it came out good.
I think it did too. Like, there's a lot of people getting it, and like Batman Statue Collector is actually doing an unboxing today on it. And I thought this was 1/3, but I guess they did quarter on this one.
Oh, it's
I
not
thought
one
it
third?
It's
I thought it was
supposed to be
1/3.
1/3.
Yeah, it's 1/3.
Is it 1/3?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 1/3.
it looks
I
kind
mean-
of small for 1/3, don't you think?
Nah, you got it's
He's
from the
leaning
distance
forward.
where he's taking the pictures.
You gotta
Yeah.
put it next to a 1/4. You'll see.
Oh, it's 1/3. Okay.
I think the claws just look very fragile though.
Now, what character is this? What character is this from?
Talon from the Court of the Owls.
Yeah, Court of the Hells.
Batman.
Batman.
Scott Snyder's Batman run.
I wonder if this owl comes with it. This owl looks tight.
No.
It doesn't?
No.
I have
I
no
don't think
idea.
so.
I just
No.
know about the owl in the front.
Because the
Yeah.
exclusive is those claws, I think.
Well, apparently he likes owls.
Yeah.
That is random if he just had like a random owl in there. It might come with the statue.
I mean, he's got a bunch of other like animal stuff in the back. So
Oh,
that's
never
just
mind. He might
that's
just
just a
like-
symbol of the court of the owls. That's just their symbol of what they represent.
Got dolphins. What are you talking about? Apples.
What do you guys think? This one's gonna lean?
I'm tired
That's
of
my
people
that's my
bringing
only
up the
fear
name.
about getting this piece is
Everybody
is it
sees a statue with a dynamic pulse. This motherfucker's gonna lean.
Jesus.
Why don't you wait until it fucking leans to say it's gonna lean?
No, I could understand
It's
them because
leaning.
that's what made me kind of hesitate to get it because I'm worried that will it lean though the way
If you
you know.
can't live your life in fear. You gotta just
Oh my God.
When it comes to my money, sometimes I do.
you gotta
This is made media, is what he's saying.
I buy my statues a quarter scale at a time.
That's crazy.
what's the peg look like? I mean, has anybody watched a unboxing of it yet to see if
Not
it's
yet.
a huge peg or?
Gem Mint showed it, but I don't remember. I think it was a good
That'll make
size
a
peg.
difference.
It's cool.
I
statue.
haven't
CC in the chat says
haven't, like,
BSC just
watched
unboxed
anything.
it.
Oh, I saw this collection. This collection was badass. Like, I've never seen these things. Have you
Isn't
guys
that
seen
World of Warcraft right there?
That's what it looks like.
I think it is
Nerd.
actually.
That's the Lich King right there. I think.
Nerd. Oh, no,
Whatever.
is this some circle?
Whatever. What is your job again?
Bro.
anyways,
man.
anyways.
Don't change the subject now.
I like that Silver Surfer though.
Yeah, man, I've seen that before. This looks badass. There's like different variants too.
I like my surface boarding. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it look cool, but
Like intricate stuff, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
Oh, and then CFO, he took these pictures. I don't know if you guys are gonna like this one.
I think this is a huge chance. Like,
I'm definitely getting this.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is one of those unique pieces. I think.
I hate to see this in the aftermarket.
I would like it a lot more if Venom's face didn't look like that. I don't like his face at all.
It does look
Yeah,
a
I
little
think-
carnagey.
yeah, I think it should look like Venom's face, not like this.
Well,
looks like
I
Carnage,
think,
yeah.
I think the reason why it looks like that is because there's no head inside his head, so it's kind of like floating there. You know, that's why it looks kind of like wavy.
Yeah, but then if you think about it like that, then it shouldn't even be Venom.
What, like he shouldn't have his symbol or
It's not
anything?
Venom then.
Well, it's a symbiote getting rocked by the bell, trying to rip off.
On Spider-Man. Venom
Okay.
was never on Spider-Man.
It's the same symbiote.
It's not Venom until it leaves Spider-Man. I'm just saying, if you think about it like, oh, well, the head's not in there, so if we start justifying some shit and not the other shit.
Okay, so it's
Like,
not
doesn't
okay.
make
It's not
sense.
Spider-Man. It's the black suit. It's the symbiote.
No, that's Venom.
I said
That's clearly Venom, and it's not supposed to be Venom.
Oh, you're talking about what
There's
you're
no
seeing now,
argument.
huh?
Yeah, there's no argument with that. It wasn't Venom until it was gone, so it wouldn't look like that.
Artistic license.
so what did the symbiote look like when he had the black suit on?
It was just.
I guess the eyes are
black.
different. He had different
Yeah,
eyes.
he didn't have a mouth like that.
Artistic license, because it would be a boring statue with a lot of
Yeah, that looks badass though. Look at that mouth, man. The teeth. That's cool.
I don't know. I have to go back and check it out. think
I
that
like
was-
how the some of the black is matte and some of the black it looks wet.
Yeah, I like that
bluish.
shit.
Yeah, different texture.
Yeah.
Like it's moving.
Yeah.
That was actually a good idea on their part.
My only concern about it would be the quality. I don't know if it would be too PVC, or make it look too plasticky. You know what I mean?
I mean, it looks
Make it-
good right there.
Yeah, no, I know, but you know, what I'm talking about, like if you were to get this in hand and it feels kind of plasticky.
I mean, they've got to do something with it because it can't be regular materials. It's got to be lighter. So I mean,
right? No, I get it. I just
Like when you assemble it, you're gonna be
what
like,
what a fragile piece. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
well,
I
don't
wonder
know,
how
if you
that's
guys
how it's gonna come. I don't know how do you assemble it?
yeah. There's a peg on the back of him. You can see it. There's a big peg that he pegs into. So that I know at least that's where his Venom body snaps into.
You got some pictures. of
Yeah.
that.
I wonder how they're gonna box all of that. Well, I probably have an idea, but that's a lot.
Yeah, but CFO took these pictures. Thought that was badass. He took some nice pictures.
That's
He
cool.
said it was really big too. It's bigger than he thought it was.
I could see that. Like it's 2/4 scale statues basically on top of each
Yeah.
other.
And that arm is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
was thinking it was gonna come in 2 boxes.
Is
Yeah,
anybody
it'll
gonna
come into boxes.
is anybody gonna get this piece?
I am.
Jar said it. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not a Spidey guy, so I'm kind of like,
I'll say all I'm trying to figure out is how they connecting this to the is it PVC? How they connect it to the back, because that piece looks thin. They're stretching from his back.
Where did you go, man? That's what we were talking about.
What are you talking about?
We were just talking about that.
That's what we were talking about.
Oh, well, I'll be on the screen watching that girl sweat at the
Too
same
busy
time.
on Instagram.
Send me that pic that you were looking at, man. Send me that pic. What she look like?
My man.
My guy Nathan. So this is what I don't like the most of our statues is the boxes. I dislike or I hate this part of the hobby, like having dead space or space occupied by empty boxes. You know?
Your mic
Is it,
switch, Steve.
is it me or does Steve sound like Walton?
Your mic switch. Check to make sure you got the right mic on.
Let me double check.
You're good now.
There you go.
Oh,
Now
you're good.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, something was going on. I was
Well,
like, when did Walton get here?
Jesus.
But I think Nathan, he's the one who put these together, and I think this is like one of the best, or yeah, one of the best solutions I've seen. If you have a garage,
He put it over the there you go.
Yeah, the garage racks.
Yeah,
because
that's
that space is dead space too.
Looks
You know, like you
clean.
never
Yeah.
use it, so
That space and the boxes don't weigh much, so
Man,
I mean,
hope he never sells a piece.
if you got a decent sized backyard, I mean, you can get a storage for the back for pretty cheap.
Yeah, you can put them on pallets.
Yeah.
but look at that, it's so clean right
So,
there.
yeah, freeze
Wow.
up the floor.
Yeah, I don't know where he got the brackets from. I think he said, was it Costco or Amazon? But that's a really cool idea. I think execution was perfect.
See, me, I would have threw away most of the shit. Not the boxes. I'm talking about like the house shit.
No, throw away
and
the boxes.
That's you need that.
the house stuff.
keep the empty boxes and throw away all the house shit. The bike,
Would've
throw away the
threw
stuff
away
for
all
going to
that.
the beach, throw away
Just
the
think, if
compressor.
But just
the
think, if you sell
lawnmower,
one of those,
throw that
you
shit
sell
away.
one of those
Coolers.
boxes, one of those statues, then you can buy whatever you threw out.
Oh,
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
People always
Spoken
have
like a
that
young
extra-
man, sir.
People always
Wow.
got that extra refrigerator in their house. I don't know why.
yeah.
It's always that extra refrigerator.
Hey man, that's where you,
You
put
buy
the
meat
beer
real
and the
cheap
popsicles.
and freeze that shit.
Beers and popsicles.
Yeah.
How much
Jesus,
beers and
you're
popsicles you gonna
still
store?
young, right?
Even
Do you see
even
how
Luke
fat I
says.
am, Rashid?
You said
Even
what?
Luke agrees with you, Jarhead. He says, "How often are you?" No, I'm sorry. He says, "How often are you riding that bike, Nathan? That can go."
Wow.
Wow,
See?
my goodness.
Those chairs that are under there right there, buy.
Wow.
yeah, beach in. It's crazy.
See, in
huh?
some places there's a thing called the change of seasons, and like you take those out.
He doesn't need the luggage. Vacation money equals statue money.
Nathan, I'm trying to help you out, but you're on your own now. Sorry.
Ah,
Yo, do
man.
y'all notice that people never paint inside their garage? They just leave the sheetrock showing.
Yeah.
It gets beat up, man. Everyone beats up their garage.
Cheap ass.
Who are you, Brenton now?
Finish.
That's cool though. I really like it. And then, yeah, he also got another one too. He got the Lobo 1/6 scale from XM. This is crazy, man.
Didn't they make the 1/4 a little different too?
Yeah, the thing, the bottom has like more.
Like speakers.
You have like an extra
Yeah.
base. It's like two bases
Oh,
on
it
top of
does
each
have
other.
the speakers. That's right.
Are they Bluetooth?
That detail's great.
Wow.
He said Bluetooth.
It's a cool piece, man.
Yeah, I really like this piece.
Is this the 1/4 or the 1/6?
1/6.
That's the 1/6.
1/6.
The 1/4 has like smoke and speakers and.
Oh, okay.
That's so cool.
Looks big though. It looks like it's a really big piece according to his pictures and everything. And Nathan,
Jarhead, you a Lobo fan?
I like him as a character. I'm trying to stay away from DC though.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't seen too many people
Tragic.
showing the Prime One Lobo. I think that came out good too.
I
Yeah,
had that.
huge.
I had that on pre-order.
Oh, you canceled it?
I canceled it. Yeah.
Wow.
That
What's
was
drawing
the beginning of my collecting career.
what's drawing you into the DC, Jarhead?
What's
You said you're
drawing me, or
You said you're trying to stay away from it, but
yeah,
is there
I
something
mean,
that's
because
calling you?
there's certain characters that I love, like the Flash and Green Lantern. So Like I like those characters, but there's certain other characters that I absolutely hate. So, but
What about
I
when-
grew up reading Marvel. So
What about when Prime 1 does that Green Lantern in quarter scale? Then you're going to switch?
don't tempt me.
Nah.
It's cool.
I actually like that Kyle Rayner that they came out with the XM.
Dude,
one.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love
The
that
XM
one.
one? Yeah,
really
that one's sick.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Book's got that one. That one's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Like it looks amazing.
I was thinking, I could just get a couple of them, and I'm just keep trying to talk myself out of them because I was like, well, I get that Prime 1 Hush, and then I can get that XM Green Lantern, and then that's how it starts.
Look at that, man. That looks really good.
Nathan's on a roll, man. Congratulations, Nathan.
Yeah, this is great.
He's picked up a lot of nice stuff lately. Jelly.
Oh, then someone got the Phoenix from Iron Studios. This is 1/10, but like this is huge, man.
Yeah, and it's like $400 something, ain't it? Like,
Oh, is it really?
It's big.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
It is big, yeah.
That's too much for me, man.
Nicely done. If you're a 110 collector, though, this would be
Is
like
that
the
the-
centerpiece of your collection.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Eddie?
Is that next to the DC that versus Darkseid?
That's what it looks like.
I think it
Or
is.
is that
yeah.
1/6 too? Or this is 1/10, but is that 1/6
This is-
that DC piece?
Yeah, the DC one is 1/6, I thought.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I'm
1/6.
just trying to like gauge how big this thing is next to that.
And you can buy it too. There's two different versions of this. You can buy one without the big
Phoenix.
Phoenix, and then
In-
there's one that
In
doesn't
this
have it.
scale, I would get the Phoenix. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
I would say you kind of
that's
gotta
what
go.
draws you to this scale is you could have a piece that would normally be huge. In 1/10, it'll still be good size, but not crazy.
Yeah.
Because like the XM one is still obviously the best one, but if you want like the whole translucent,
I kind of like that
Phoenix-
one that Sideshow's coming out with too.
Well, the one that everybody was making fun of.
Did I just hear? Did I just hear an audible?
Yes,
What happened?
yeah.
yes,
I just
like
think
that
that
one.
like there's nothing that compares to the XM one, so it's like, why settle? Why settle for garbage?
Jesus.
Well, if you don't think it's garbage, then it's not selling for garbage.
That's
is it?
true. I'm just being a dick, okay? Here, go ahead and buy your piece.
Thank you.
That's
I appreciate
crazy.
that.
You may pass.
Yeah. John had an episode on Friday. I'm still catching up on a lot of shows, but like, how did it go? Did you guys make it?
Oh, it was fun, dude. That fucking what do we play? What's the name of the game that we play?
Jeopardy.
Dude, that's fun.
That one came out. That one went well.
Yeah.
The
That was
question
Are
fun
factor.
playing that.
Are you guys digging that Spider-Man?
Dude, I like that a lot. Yeah.
I like the pose.
Yeah.
I think I like it. I just think I got rid of, or I'm trying to get rid of the XM. So why would I get that? So that's where
Yeah.
I'm with it.
They've released a price on this one yet, or
make
not
your
yet?
life harder.
Yeah.
I seen somebody selling the custom one today, actually.
Oh, the one that looks identical to this? I saw that
Yeah,
one.
the one, the Captain America shield.
Yeah. I saw that one.
I've
Too.
I've seen a lot of people actually selling the Superman Hush.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, right?
Those have been flying.
$2,800 is what I
Still haven't dropped them though.
Yeah.
They still haven't dropped. Yeah, they're still trying to get like 3K though. Even for the
Oh
the
yeah, no, I'm
mixed
not
media
paying that.
cape
Especially with the
one.
1/4 coming out. Yeah,
Man, I'm thinking that 1/4 one's gonna be like $1,800.
it don't matter. It's coming
Still
home.
better than $3,000.
That's crazy money though.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got from Gem Mint right here.
Don't you upload these pictures? Do you be forgetting?
Well, I don't know. It's an ABC orders. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Oh,
Keeps them on edge.
Yeah.
It's a cool statue.
do y'all think they could have did more with it, or do y'all think it's it's fine how it is.
I think it's really well done.
Yeah, from the comic book, I think this is spot on.
Like I personally don't think they could have did more with it.
I think this is the best talent statue I've ever seen.
Jeez.
I think this is the definitive talent statue to get right here.
A bold proclamation,
Yeah.
sir.
It's probably gonna be the one for a while.
It's crazy because the edition size on this one's 300, and even though the Batman statue collector has like a huge following, and like they've been asking for this, right? This hasn't sold out yet. Like it's mind-boggling.
Really?
Because the community are liars. Eddie's been saying it for the longest. He said
No, I think
they are liars.
But there has to be something to be said for some guys are waiting to see it in hand or see it be reviewed
300 is
first.
crazy. I think 300
There's
is
only
like,
Do you guys like that some 1/3, like in this line, some are museum and some are like more dynamic? Like, would that bug you that some of
It's
them are
in any
dynamic?
No,
Nah.
not really.
But would you say that in any line though, Eddie? I think it's just a
don't
matter
know.
of preference of what you
I
prefer.
feel like
with
in
it.
I don't know.
I feel like
like a
some-
lot of the 1/3 stuff is museum-esque, and then they drop these like random ones that are super dynamic.
I don't think you can do too much with a 1/3 like you can with a 1/4. You know, like that dynamic
in a
wise.
dynamic way.
That's why I'm saying like it might bug me a little bit that some of them are more dynamic than others.
That's another reason why I'm sticking to 1/4 because I prefer more dynamic statues, anyways.
Yeah.
Phil says this is spot on. I just wasn't prepared to drop 2K on something that has small chance to break in a few years.
God damn it.
This
Wait,
is
what would
definitely
break
going to sell out.
That would be everything in this.
Yeah, everything in this hobby.
Don't
Yeah,
we-
it'll sell
that's
out.
everything everywhere though. Like you buy a phone, it breaks in 2 years. You buy TV, it breaks in 2 years, a couple years,
What's the-
whatever.
What's
What
the
kind of
ES
phone
on
you
this
buying, man? I
piece?
still got my Motorola.
300.
Oh my
We're not
god!
talking about
Matt.
flip phones that
I
are
thought it was-
Nokia's.
Matt
that
still got
survive
his
nuclear
Nokia.
war.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
But it's like, you know, for him, Batman statue collector, if you want all the villains, this piece would be good. You know.
Yeah, you got to get this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for your channel to be Batman statue collector, you should get this. Yes, I think this is what you need to have.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
I ask you guys, if this came out in 1/4, do you think it would sell more? Like it would already.
Oh
be sold
yeah,
out?
We'll be back.
I think
I
so.
mean,
Yeah.
But if it kept to 300, of course.
No matter what everybody's saying, 1/4 is still going to be the most popular size. There's all these people saying, "Oh, they're
Pieces.
going 1/3," but you know,
It is coming out in 1/4. What are you talking about? It will.
It will
It's
come
prime
out.
one.
If it came out 1/4, I'd consider it.
Boom. Got him.
I just wish
Sorry.
they would do like XM does and show both at the same time.
Nah, I want you all to buy the 1/3. That way you don't want the 1/4 that I can get it.
Jesus.
I don't think they're gonna make this no 1/6 though. I mean 1/4. I don't think it's gonna make a 1/4 for this piece.
You don't think so? I think they
Nah.
will. Like a museum post or something.
Nah,
It's not a popular character.
Is that your phone, Matt?
That's Matt's flip phone. Oh my god!
The house
That was like kid wanted too.
Nah, you got those phones you got spin.
But I like
wait,
how
That's most of
I
y'all.
like how
that.
Matt's
eyes-
calling the general store.
I like how they did the eyes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, if I to get all the villains for Batman, I mean this is a cool piece. You know, it's just he's not very I don't know, he's not a famous guy.
He's more prevalent in the comics later on.
Yeah, I know, like with the Court of the Owls and stuff.
Yeah,
but
so,
isn't he resurrected or something? Isn't he like old?
There's more than one of the
Right. They use one every time they
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just another secret society in Gotham.
Yeah. They've been around forever, supposedly. But yeah. So I wanted to bring up these pictures right here because I know we don't talk about Hot Toys too much, but I'm going to get into these guys. Like I'm going to order these guys pretty soon. And man, I got to say, man, I know it's the pictures and everything, but these look amazing for being 1/6 scale.
I think he came out good. I saw somebody was reviewing it,
Yeah.
and all the way they stitch. I don't know what type of machine, type of delicate hand they be using, but they stitch those clothes. It looked like a real photograph.
Oh, Matt,
Yeah.
Right?
you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting the blurg and the krill, and I'm getting this one too. Book of 10.
Now, since you bring these
Okay,
up,
Tom.
casual,
Yeah.
would you say that you're seeing that the weight, the pre-order, don't pre-order weight thing does not seem to apply when it comes to figures?
Yeah, yeah. One like the thing with figure, like I don't know what to call them, hot toys or figures, but like I don't.
Toys.
They don't have an edition size, and they don't have like I've never seen one sell out, but I haven't been following them as much too, so I'm not too sure how that goes.
I think the in-arts are sold out,
Yep.
right? Like
the
little
in-arts,
Joker.
yeah. I think they're limited edition too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but the pre-orders for these are a little different than a
yeah,
$1,000 statue.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This
Or
for me.
people
This
can
is
afford it, so it's going to go faster too.
Yeah, but
Right?
they still complain about it just the same as this community does.
really.
that's
They're
me.
human beings. Human beings
It's the
complain about
pre-order or
anything.
don't pre-order. Wait.
I like
or
how
don't
this.
wait.
I like this
Sale
Moff
or no
Gideon.
sale.
This Moff
Yeah,
Gideon
look at it.
came out pretty
That's a
good,
great
man.
likeness.
Yeah.
That's a great likeness.
This is I'm getting this one too, and I was like, damn man, look
Yeah.
at that portrait.
I wish only
It's better than the
nothing.
Sisal one.
When you get these figures, nothing lights up on them, right? Like his chest. They don't make none of these figures light up, right?
Some of them.
No, some of
It's
them
different with all of them,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think anything on him lights up.
What does anybody know? What is the rarest one of Hot Toys?
Oh man,
do.
there's some that only released in Asia, so
Oh,
those
okay.
are pretty rare. But
That's a good likeness. Shit.
like the rarest stuff is stuff that came out back in like 2011 that hasn't been reissued yet, like the
Gotcha.
older stuff.
Look at that, man. Like I know this
Like
is
this.
tiny compared to statues and everything, but
To
man,
me, this doesn't
like,
look like.
it's like a 1/6 statue.
yeah.
Like do you have the Blade hot toy, Rashid?
Yeah, I have the blade.
That one's rare. That one
Right.
sells for like 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I'm leaning towards, and I think I love that pose right there. That's pretty badass. And I only have one hot toy right now, but I feel like all of these are gonna add up pretty soon. And
But
I
I
don't
think a
know,
lot
look
of people are leaning toward Hot Toys also, who kind of leaving out the statue game. The reason why is because they get more of the character. You can get
Yes.
you can get all of you get the whole movie in Hot Toys.
yeah,
You can say I'm going to Hot Toys and you'll get every character. Where statue, you're very limited.
Yeah.
To the true collector in you, it's very appealing to be
Right.
able to get really, really accurate representations
Yup.
that don't involve me learning woodworking to fucking
Yup.
display. You know?
It's funny. It's funny that you guys say that because the hot toy community is complaining about pricing the same way statues are right now, and a lot of
sure.
them are wanting to leave the hobby.
It's
because
all
they're too
relative,
expensive.
you know.
But
It's,
then,
you know,
yeah, I've seen like several statue guys get into hot toys. They're like, "Oh, I'm
Because
buying
it's a
so
bargain
many. It's
for us."
amazing."
yeah.
Yeah, all the hot toy guys are like, "Well, it's expensive right now." Like,
you sell one of your prime ones for the crackhead prices that they're talking about, and now you could go out and buy.
I mean,
Yeah, literally.
if I sold everything and transferred
great
everything to Hot
display.
Toys, do you know how much
Oh.
Hot Toys? Oh my gosh, this is I
he's
could
like,
have the
"I'd be
whole.
the king of hot toys.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would rule. I'll buy the company."
I mean, but I could
It's
get
like
the whole Star Wars, the whole Star Wars.
You can have
movie.
everything, the whole fucking
Universe.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You could say
you,
Neptune if you want to.
you remember Tales from the Hood?
Oh man.
You'd be like that
All
dude
the little
Corbin
dolls.
Burson with
Or
with
Jupiter.
all the little dolls.
Jupiter, right?
Get out! No, all the little dolls that came to life running around.
Oh man, you.
That terrorized me as a child.
Yeah.
These
But
are really
these should
good
be coming home
likenesses.
pretty soon, whenever they're released or whatever. But this is the biggest one. Like I'm looking forward to. I don't know if it's legit, but they had it on a YouTube video. So this one right here,
Nah, they're not coming out with it.
That's not coming.
That looks nice. though.
piece of shit.
That's 6 feet long.
That's
They're
fine.
not coming out with it
That's
because
fine.
when they showed that, I was ready to order it. They're not coming out with this.
I
Rishi, you gotta like gotta promote this for me then. Like, you know, you make your magic happen.
Is that why that wall's empty? You're waiting for this? That you
It'll probably take,
Right, it's
it'll
the
probably take a
wall.
couple years.
This is
You know how
so
many people would
badass,
you know what people would be buying this that have that
Dude.
into Hot Toys and Star Wars? A whole lot of people would have bought this piece
Yeah.
because then they would have went to after that they went to the Millennium Falcon, and then and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And I don't understand
That's true.
what's the purpose of building this and then displaying it in front of everybody because they know people you know people are going to ask about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called cock teasing.
Yeah, they want to show it off. They want to show off that like the capability that they can do it, you know. But I don't know.
I love it, man. But you guys, like, I'm not gonna convert to Hot Toys exclusively, but this is looking good. All this stuff is looking good.
I don't think I'm ready
scary.
to dip into Hot Toys.
You know, like these eyes are movable. Like I didn't know
are,
that until
yeah.
recently. You can move the
Yeah.
their eyes around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Make some expressions.
Oh yeah, I got this picture at that. Yeah, the way they pose this is so badass. It's so
Yeah.
tight.
I think the Boba Fett, the 2-in-1, where it has him as wearing
yeah.
the black
For
robe
Mando.
and then the armor. Yeah, I would get
That's a
if I
good
was
one.
into Hot Toys, I would get
That's
that
a
pack.
really good one.
There are some guys on Instagram I follow purely for their photography, and they use figures as their subjects, not statues. But
Yeah,
there's There's some great photographers in this community, and they make great subject matter. That's the thing too.
Well, you know what? If you're big, depending on how big your basement is, whatever Hot Toy you want, you can actually make that movie scene. You know,
Yeah.
get a good artist and
Pretty much.
you could just
Yeah.
make that movie scene right in your you know.
Jimmy
Yeah, that's-
Kenobi and Anakin.
Yeah. Forenzi says, casual sounds like you might have custom dioramas in your future. Yeah, man. I create a whole scene with this thing.
They're
I guess no one's gonna
supposed
talk
to- Hot Toys
I'm not talking
like
about
showed off that they were going to be doing diorama displays. Like they were making a diorama for Mandalorian, like from the first episode where he goes to meet the guy that has the child, like that doorway and that hallway. They had teased.
Oh,
that
yeah.
they
I
were gonna
remember
put that
something
up, but
about that.
they still haven't done that yet either.
You know what I was worried about, like bringing these up. I thought you guys were gonna talk me out of it or something, but I guess no one said anything. So
Nah, man, I'm gonna let you rock.
Clint Eastwood's right here nodding his approval on my desk.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, and like Jimmy guy.
Oh man,
This guy's
That's
like,
sick.
yeah, like
I
he has
showed this
everything.
to Adriana, and she was like, "Oh, that's those are cool, right?" And I was like, this bottom shelf right here alone is like 10K." And she was like, "Oh my god." She was
So y'all
freaking
think
out.
the XM one looks better than the Queen
Holy
Studios?
shit!
Then the Queen?
I like the XM one, to be honest.
Well, I
over this
prefer
one.
the Queen because it's the movie one, but I think the XM one is sick.
I prefer the Queen.
I don't know which one's which.
I
This
prefer
is
the
Queen.
$10,000.
This is XM.
Which one's what?
Yeah.
Take the 10K, buy me a Rolex.
You know what I
Queen
mean?
Studios right here.
Yeah, car.
You see this
Oh, yeah.
casual? You were my brother. That's good.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm still wrapping my head around now.
And that Queen Studios one's like big, right? For 1/4.
So
Yeah.
is that the same one you
Yeah.
just showed? That one and
Yeah.
the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
So that's the one on the right. That's Queen's, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What's the one where he's coming out of it?
Right there,
That's
XM.
That's XM.
Okay. So we're only talking about two different ones, right?
Yeah. These two right here.
And that's them side by
And
side.
they're both quarter scale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I thought this was half scale, to be honest, but no, it's quarter scale.
Wow. I like the dynamic of the XM.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, this one's crazy.
That's
I think in a little bit I'm gonna be on a hunt for that XM Iron Man right there.
This one,
Yeah.
I just got it.
it's
Well, good
beautiful,
for-
man. I love the paint job.
Well,
on
good for
this.
you, man.
Jesus.
Damn. Well, damn.
Wait a minute. Was that an older piece?
This
Yeah.
one is, yeah.
Yeah, I
Casey,
used to-
you rocked in saying you ain't gonna do the older piece.
No,
I think
I've been
that-
thinking
Come
about it.
on.
But that one hasn't been expensive.
That's the first thing you said. Oh, I'm not
That
gonna
one
go
hasn't
back
been
and do it.
expensive though.
I think that
The-
that Iron
The
Man
lowest
probably
has
is one of the
been
best Iron
Steve
Man.
when he was selling his.
What were you saying, Rashid?
The Iron Man, the XM Iron Man, I think is one of the best Iron Man out. That
This
that
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I'm surprised you sold that piece.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
too.
man.
I'll be honest.
I like the Mark 7. Sideshow.
Thank you, casual.
Yeah, that's the guy that bought it.
See, that's what you get
well.
for being in Korea, man.
Well.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Keesis is saying it. You were my brother.
I mean, I do like that Hope Buster though. The Queens is kind of hot.
Supposedly,
Yeah, I like the Queens.
there's supposed to be an LBS one coming out at some point.
What?
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm off
LBS
of that.
Hulkbuster.
Well,
It'll be like the size of
if
this
it's going
one,
to be
I think.
this big, did you see the crate this one comes in? It comes in out like
Yeah.
a roll. Yeah, that's come
Yeah.
on.
I think it would be bigger than this.
LBS is it's going to be a comic one too, just like the XM.
Oh, okay. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that light, man. That's bright as anything. Lighting up the floor over here.
I mean, how much the Queen Studios Hope Buster goes for?
I
Right
think
now,
it's like
I think it's $4,000.
4 or 5K. Yeah.
Wow.
But this one too. This one goes up for like 5K right now too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I would spend the 5K on the Queen.
I think
I
I would
would spend the 5K on a house. So
Do y'all remember the Sideshow the first Hulk Buster they came out with?
the first one, no.
Yeah, Sideshow had a
No,
Hulk Buster.
I just know the diorama that came out with the Hulk.
Nah, they came
Yeah,
out. They
Hulk
had
Buster.
they had a Hulk Buster that they came out with.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I know Imaginary Arts has one. It's like the movie one.
Damn, man, his display's
Oh,
crazy.
I like that.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I mean, I can't be. If I was him, I couldn't be keep moving that big ass piece though.
I know he moves it like every other picture.
I can't do that.
It's his form
Look
of,
at this thing.
of
This
exercise, okay?
He has them.
I'm
On,
keeping.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
he has them on the floor.
Yeah, it looks
What
like.
else? What else are you gonna do, huh?
Hey, casual. Didn't you have Ultron?
I still have Ultron. I'm keeping that guy. He looks awesome. I kind of want to get this Hulkbuster.
What the?
Get this picture right here.
I
This
kind of
picture
wish
looks bad.
Queen found a way to do that with their 43.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
be cool.
That would have been cool.
That looks good with that Ultron, doesn't it, Steve?
It does, right? That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, that Thanos doesn't need to be in the picture then.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Anyways. Yeah, Eddie, you're right though, man. This guy moves like every other picture he moves.
No, casual. Go ahead and sell me Thanos so that we can get back on live.
Oh,
and I
now
can
we
say
got a
that you
bidding
sold me.
war. Now we got a bidding war. Friends are we're gonna lose friends.
No shipping here.
Oh damn.
One of the guys in the group just got this one, John. I think it's a custom one. but-
Steve's quietly moving off the.
yeah.
That head sculpt looks like a young. Who's the dude that played Dr. Fate?
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce
That looks
Brosnan.
like
yeah,
a young
Pierce.
Pierce Brosnan right there.
Yeah, he looks
It
like
does.
somebody. I couldn't remember who it was. It
He
was
don't look like
something-
Henry, but he look like him.
It looks like
I like the
look-
cape.
Steel.
I don't know if this is quarter scale or
Is it
not.
supposed to look like
Looks
Henry?
like
That
the
head sculpt?
Fonz.
Yeah, I think this one's supposed to look like Henry because don't they have a black one? It's supposed to look like Henry, and then because the comic one is the one he has on the floor right there.
It looks good. I don't think it looks like Henry. Like it looks like a good Superman sculpt. That I actually like the other one more than this one.
This is crazy.
Oh, it kind of has that Action Comics, right?
Yeah, the old school
storytelling base.
I wish people would do more of those.
Oh, then Cash had like a giveaway.
Oh, jeez.
It
Oh,
was like
yes.
900 subscribers, man. Broke Boys Club at 900 subscribers. Come on. I didn't get to watch this one either, but I just got the screenshot. I was giving it a giveaway. Freaking Cash, man. 900 subscribers. That's crazy. Gotta get to 1,000 next week. Yeah. Did you guys get to watch this one, or Keesus, you were there?
Oh, I
This
didn't.
stream was triggering, man. It was fucking
What
high
happened?
blood pressure.
Triggering?
Keesus was trying his damnedest to make me have a heart attack.
I wasn't trying anything. It was Buck, and the community agreed it was Buck.
Community agreed.
I gotta catch up on this one.
That was a good stream.
Episode 19.
Oh yeah. Man. So this is for Rashid. This is the Predator one right here. Isn't this what we all do right here?
That's a good fella.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. If it's more than one box, I don't do that. I'd be mad.
3 boxes,
Damn.
man. Fuck.
He's just happy they're there in one piece, all at the
Just
same
make sure
time.
you get the bonus.
DX bonus.
Look at that, man.
That's a lot of pieces. Jeez.
Is that 1/3?
Yeah, but it's like half technically.
Yeah, it's
in his
over.
video, he puts it next to the big chap from Prime One, and it towers over it.
Yeah, it's overscaled, and they
Wow.
the you see the spine right there that's wrapped around like to the left.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, that's too big. That's not how big that spine is. That's his type of spine in that Predator. That's too big.
Yeah.
He has
You guys are all wrong according to Aaron. It says that's Jupiter's cock right there.
Jesus, man.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Man, look at that portrait though. That portrait looks
This piece is sick. It's sick, dude.
I like it, but it's not the right colors for the Predator. If you see the review, they painted this more brown when the Predator is actually a little tan yellowish. But you know,
Dude, I like that one with the light up eyes. I always like that one.
dang. Oh yeah, he said this is a dining room table, by the way.
I love the City Hunter.
It
Think about
used to
getting that piece.
A lot.
I like this one.
That goes on sale a lot on
I
Prime
know.
One, I think.
I know. Got a spot for it too.
Man, I
All right,
really
any y'all
want
think about getting the
Scar
new
one.
Predators that are coming out?
Yeah, I really want the Scar, man. So bad.
Wasn't Scar like an important Predator or something? I haven't
In
read
the
the comics,
movie-
but
In the movie, he was.
Yeah,
He becomes like the elder Predator in the movie or something.
that's cool. And Money's POV. I love this episode. I got to watch this one.
This
I love how-
piece has been pre-ordered.
I love how Money goes like, well, it doesn't matter what you think because this is my perspective. I was like,
yeah, exactly. Yes, I watched this.
I was like, dang, Money's getting serious here.
You don't want to hear no shit.
Yeah,
Don't hear
I was-
any shit in the comments, please.
I've been getting a
Wow.
lot of good feedback on
Yeah,
the
that's
videos
good.
I'm doing. I appreciate all that. Like, so I'm gonna do my best to keep doing them. So I'm having
Keep
fun with them.
keeping it real, man. That's what gets you
That's
far,
what
man.
it's about.
So, yeah. It was a good one, man. I was like, shit, but this guy's talking shit to me now. Like, it's not letting me speak. That was good, man.
It's all loving jokes, okay? That's all it is.
Somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Did you flick off the camera at once? I don't remember.
No,
No.
I don't think
I was
so.
like, he's getting in the feels right now.
Wow.
That's cool. Made media. That's cool. It's time for some memes real quick. You keep your money in your bank or at home. I keep them in my memories.
Nice.
yeah.
This was great. You were never a king. You were never even a monster. Save Martha. Why did you say that name?
Oh man.
This one got me good. Oh, I got this one because like going against figures, I feel like I'm going to do a diorama like this pretty soon.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
You could do a lot with this, man. It's like so tiny.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
You don't have a broken heart and everything is fine. I don't have a broken heart and everything is fine. That. Oh, here you go, Rashid. I think
Is that Omar? That looks
Butter
like
knife.
Omar
Who's Omar?
from
Nah, that's
from
not
The
him.
Wire.
From where?
The
The
Wire.
Wire,
Wire?
the show.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah,
not.
he's-
him.
That's Rashid on
What
Halloween.
shit is
Don't play
That's
yourself.
Cash. That's Cash right now on his patrol, man.
The guy even has knee pads. Dang.
Wow.
Oh man.
to work on promotions?
I don't want to rock and roll all night anymore. An hour is fine. 2 tops. Oh man.
Part of every day.
Yeah. Historians now believe that at one time, approximately 93.1% of Americans had this alarm clock on their nightstand.
Did you see Matt's reply to this when you posted this? He
Oh,
says,
no,
I
no,
got it
no.
on my nightstand right now. I saw that. I was laughing out loud.
It still works,
Oh.
man. It still works.
It's still working.
Still working.
My grandparents had
This
this.
is Nokia.
Yep.
Oh,
General Electric, I think it was, right?
Got up
Yeah.
too, didn't you? Didn't roll over, hit the button.
shit. I smashed that fucker.
This one right here.
Yep.
Me sliding the straw on the in and out of my McDonald's cup. Stop sending me this shit.
Oh, that's
Wow.
fucking amazing. The bell pepper one is amazing.
Yeah, that's good. Yo!
Oh man, that was great.
Oh, shit.
I don't know about you,
Oh,
but this
God.
cabbage field makes me want to buy a flamethrower.
Yes.
Aliens.
I wouldn't dare walk through there.
Chancellor Palpatine giving a speech ending democracy as we know it. Me not paying attention because I just noticed the aliens from ET. Did you guys see this? I don't know if this is
Everybody
real.
always posts that. I never noticed that.
I never noticed it, yeah.
He's
never
gonna
noticed
lock
it.
you in the bathroom again.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and someone repainted that the Queen Studios Superman.
I already said my thoughts on this one. I don't need to talk about it no more.
I don't know about this one, man.
Oh,
Looks
somebody
funny.
painted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone repainted.
Yeah, I don't think they should have did that.
Yeah.
I don't think they should.
It looked better
Yeah.
originally.
I don't know.
I
like
think if they got they went ahead and, like I was saying on Cash Exchange, if they went ahead and put the money forth to get somebody who can actually, not saying this person doesn't know how to paint, but somebody, a master painter or something, like maybe it'll come out different. Well, not maybe. I know it'll come out different.
I
but-
mean, it was sculpted probably without a lot of detail because it wasn't sculpted with the intent of being painted. So
Yeah.
it may lack detail that no good amount of painting's going to bring out too.
Yeah, the sculpt is definitely like looking for like a marble style instead of like the
Yeah.
But then zoom into the face on the right, if you can, and then it's like,
yeah.
Did the best he can with paint because there ain't nothing there.
Yeah, the sculpt is definitely there for the marble look, but definitely not for the comic look.
I mean, it's kind of old school, but
yeah.
I think you do.
But the person who did this is ordering or already has on order another marble one because he's keeping both. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's cool.
like I said, as long as
He
he likes
definitely-
it don't matter.
Yeah, I think a lot of
do
people
all-
would.
You should do all
All
three
of
of them. Paint all three of them.
Oh shoot,
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? The Batman and the Wonder Woman.
The Wonder Woman film.
Nelson says the back of the cape doesn't have the S.
The S stands for savings.
That's cool right there, I think.
Well, isn't that a different? Isn't that the different S on his chest too?
Yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
version of Super. It's the more
Did
modern.
he? But did that version have the S on the cape?
I do not know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, someone did it. I know a lot of people were mentioning that they wanted to, or at least
I forgot which
Yeah.
run they brought the S on the cape back because I know they brought it back.
And then this is by Phoenix. I think this is his living room, man. Like it's starting to go. But the Hawkman looks amazing.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna grab that, Steve. That Hawkman.
Nah. Kingdom
Yeah, I
Come
can't have
Superman.
statues in the living room.
Thing looks tight.
I don't know. I think it would depend on the statue. I don't think it. I don't
No.
think a. Sometimes
What to
comic
put
book
in
characters
the
would-
to put in the living room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put in the living
Oh
room.
no, it depends on my wife. I get one room to put all my shit in and one room only.
Compromise. And Rashid showed Rashid showed is it Neptune, did he say, or Jupiter's? Whatever.
Jupiter's
Jupiter's.
Yeah. Rashid showed this guy. This is the
This is
OG
not
one,
saying
right?
Uranus.
That's Cinema Cat.
That's
the one
still
That's the one that Steve Wang. Steve Wang did. The same one that did the costumes. So.
that still looks good.
Old guy jokes.
Oh my god.
See that color on his chest?
Mhm.
That's the color of the Predator. If you go in anybody's review, theirs is dark brown. It's like a brownish. I should say dark brown, but it's brownish. It's supposed to be that color.
I can see it. I love the water effect though, man. That water looks amazing.
And the only thing with Prime 1, they put fish in their water, and that looks all cute and everything, but in that battleground, it's supposed to be murky, dirty water. Ain't no fish in that water right there. If you watch the movie,
Maybe it's
supposed
a
to be murky.
catfish.
Yeah, I like the murky look of this. That's cool.
Their water is nice and pretty. You see some
Nice and
trout,
pretty.
you know what I'm saying? Some bass, you know. I'm being funny, man.
Yeah.
And the feet. The thing I like about this one is the feet is immersed in water already. You know.
Oh,
where
yeah.
theirs- Where they have to place it in the feet is already in the water, right?
Yeah, it pegs in at the feet on the primal.
Their pegs and feet. This one, the feet is already in the base. You peg the calves inside the feet.
I'm just waiting for them to catch up and make that new Predator, and then I'll try to get that one.
I'm surprised no one's done that yet.
That was a good
I
movie.
mean, they just did AVP, so I'm probably gonna be waiting for a minute.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, this guy put up all these these are Bowens, man. These are classic ones. These are I know you guys don't all like them, but geez, these are classics for me. I love all these.
I like some of them.
Like the Iron Man, I wish I had, the Captain America.
I have
This one.
I like that Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos is
The
badass.
way, well, you know. I have one Bowen, Grendel. That's the only Bowen I have.
Oh, no.
I'm just trying to figure out who on this list can Blade beat. Like,
Wow.
Oh shit! Here we go.
There you go, Blade.
Speaking of Blade,
Segue.
see, great segue.
Man, the
January
portrait looks good.
26th at noon. Set your alarm clock.
Also be like 3 o'clock our
Set your
time.
Set your reminders, Mr. Rashid.
Rashid, you think it's gonna sell out, or you think it's gonna go up for like a couple?
I ain't worrying about it. I'm just thinking about me. I hate to sound like this, but I'm just thinking about me
That's it.
pressing the button, and that's it.
Secure your shit, and that's
Once I get my shit, I'll ask everybody else, did you get yours?
fuck off.
I'm gonna say,
I wouldn't mind seeing some better pictures. Like, it's kind of dark. Like I wish they would have like had better lighting or something so you could see the actual details.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
haven't
but
released.
you know
when
what
the
though?
pre-order goes up, you'll probably see some.
But if
Yeah.
you looking at this, you can see they took straight up from Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
definitely the
so
mouth and the face.
yeah.
Right?
Even
Yeah.
the arm. Look at the armor chest. You know,
Oh
that he's
yeah.
wearing. Yeah, all of that. And it's red inside the coat,
Yep.
Thank you,
and
Franco.
it's sculpted. Yeah, so
Oh, Franco did this one.
I
yeah,
believe so, right?
yeah. He chimed in one day on the show, and he said he did it.
Okay. Dang. Okay. I didn't know what this one was. Jeff Delaney released all these pictures from Secret Sanctuary. What is 72H?
That looked like the penguin.
Looks,
That's what I thought so too.
72
like-
hours.
no, it looks
That's the
like
penguin.
It's DC too.
What's the thing
Batman.
that Jason? No,
It's the
Mad Hatter.
penguin, isn't it? Isn't it part of that diorama?
Batman.
Watch, we're getting Mad Hatter, but we won't get any Riddler.
No, I
A
think
Mad
that's
Hatter,
It
and of
looks
course,
like a leprechaun.
no. I think this is the penguin. Look at
Yeah,
the
that's
eye.
the penguin,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, it's the penguin.
Yeah.
Are we really trying to guess who it is?
Leprechaun. And
Oh,
they
it's
released
that was Pure Arts, right?
Pure Arts. Yep.
It's the mask from Penguin. It's the penguin as a mask. It's not a statue.
as a mask.
Yeah, it's like the mask that. It's what's the dude's name? The
Jim Carrey?
actor?
Jim Carrey.
No, the penguin.
Not that mask.
Danny DeVito.
Smoking.
It's
That's
Danny
mask.
DeVito's penguin,
Oh,
but his mask,
Smoking.
like his face as a mask, because they did
I don't even know what we're talking about.
they did the Catwoman and they did Batman's cowl, so now they're doing a penguin mask.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds crazy though. Why would they just do a mask instead?
That's
of
like the
doing
cowl
I
that
know, it
CC
doesn't make sense really.
collects, right?
it? Right.
Like those cowls, like the ones that she collects, the movie cowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they did a full gore. Oh, this is from Killer Instinct. Okay, I wasn't sure who this was from. I don't know anything about this one.
Me neither.
And I know a lot of people like this one. It's Bloodborne.
Hate that game.
Yeah.
It was hard for no reason.
How's this game? I never played it.
I don't know.
Just
This one I
hard.
haven't played either.
Repetitive
And,
and hard.
This one,
Get your
Money.
money's worth.
I got this from Money, but like, this is who is this again? Money?
Pudgy
Oh, this
shop.
is Gypsy Danger from
from
Way
Pacific
Studios.
Rim.
Yeah,
Pacific Rim.
it's from the company called Way Studio. They're doing all those like mechs and stuff.
That's a lot of lights.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. This is the company or the statue company that does like revolving gears on statues, like on the statue
Really?
itself.
And moves.
Gears move around. So this one's gonna be good.
Yeah, it should be sick.
Yeah. And that's it, man. That was 105 pictures.
Did y'all see the pictures of that Batman from Queen Studios?
The one where he's like a vampire bat, whatever.
Yeah. They were the
Yeah.
first in hand ones. I thought the statue was all right. I think from production standpoint, like from what they showed us and then what we got, it's definitely not the same.
It's the lighting, man. I was looking at that. I really like that piece, man. But it's the lighting, I think. You gotta put them in like a dark spot and have spotlights on it. I think. I
Yeah,
don't know.
possibly.
You thinking of getting it, Kisses?
I was, and then like I still think it's a good piece overall, but I just don't think it was where I wanted it to be. At least from those pictures. I'm gonna wait till other people get it and we start seeing more
Yeah.
pictures of it. And then we'll
I think
go
so,
from
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been off a week and it feels weird, man. Like showing the pictures and everything. It's still gotta get the gist of it, but good to be back. Matt, like what do you got coming through soon?
Stupid, man. Nothing, man. Nothing. Just waiting on a couple. I guess I got a couple of pieces on my hit list for this year. Just depends on. I want to move a couple of pieces to fund some other pieces. I guess maybe. I've got about 4 or 5 pieces I want to move to help fund some other pieces coming in. And that's about it. So once I sell those, I'll try to get the ones on my hit list. So. Which is
Do you want to mention them by chance? What's on your hit list, or you don't want to mention them?
No. Quite, of course, no problem. I have a custom Silver Surfer I'm trying to rehome. So if anybody wants a custom Silver Surfer, hit me up. I can send you which one it is. It's the one by Reborn Studios with the light ups at the base. It's really cool. But the pieces I'm looking to acquire sometime would be I do want to get the Dark Knight Returns Batman Sideshow.
Oh yeah.
I will eventually get the Vader, the Mythos Vader that's out by Sideshow as well. But again, I'm not really rushing to get those guys. And I'd like to track down that Thanos Unthroned by Sideshow as well. So those are the ones that are on my hit list. But no rush. It'll happen when it happens. But like I said, I'm trying to rehome some so I can get some new ones for the new home. That's about it.
It's tax season, man. So gotta cash in. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, somebody gets a return and wants to use it wisely. Hit me up.
Yeah. How about you, Pudgy? 20 pounds lighter, more space for everything.
More space for stuff in my pockets. That's about it. Statue wise, all my pre-orders are still either being paid down, like Hulk and Green Lantern, and a couple of 1/6 whenever Tweet Ahead gets around to it. Take your time, Tweet Ahead. And like you, I'm delving a little bit into Hot Toys because as storage becomes an issue, but I still enjoy collecting, and I always wanted movie pieces.
Yeah.
And Hot Toys is a good way to scratch my itch for have some nice movie pieces in the theater. So.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, right? Like I was thinking about that too, but we'll see.
Yep.
Rashid, I know you'll be busy on Thursday, but like, you got anything else coming in?
Friday, what you call it, the Grim Knight that I said one of my pre-orders is coming. I'm definitely ordering the whatchamacallit,
Man, he just bought that yesterday.
No, I didn't. I'm getting the pre-order of course the Blade and what else? And the Unkillable.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but
cool.
it been like I said before, you go to the next person and sing. Let's go, man.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Come on, and sing. We need the Bishop. We do not need another Cyclops or Cable. Everybody just bother and sing, and I think he'll make it. Just
You don't want the
this
Jericho?
one right here.
You don't want the Jericho?
This is the Jericho, brother. Can't you see the Jerry in there? Don't you see the Jerry? So and sing from XM Studios or PCS. Make us a Bishop, please, so we can finish our X-Men line, please. Thank you. So
I'm shocked by that Blade price, though.
yeah.
Eddie, man, how about you? What you got coming? Like, when's the next episode, man? Like,
wow. Tomorrow, I think me and my brother.
The weightlifting one, man. Like, you're always working out. So when's that coming up? Yeah.
I get in these like, when I get in a groove, I stick to it and I'm really good to it. And then when I fall out of that groove, I stick to that and I'm really good at not getting into it. So like, Pudgy's been trying to help me. He sends stuff and Buck's been working out and they're sending stuff, but like, I just need to go. That's just how I've always been. I get into a really good groove, I'm good, and then I fall out of it. And
you would be my Franco. Come on, you have to go to the gym.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go. But other than that, me and my brother are streaming tomorrow. So so I need to make the thumbnail and everything for that. And then I don't have any pieces. I mean, I have pieces that are coming. It's just waiting to see when they're shipping. Like, got a couple
Time
Queen
tomorrow,
Studios that's supposed to come out. I got that Hellboy is supposed to come out this quarter. So who knows? I got some stuff on order with Sideshow, like Hot Toys and stuff that's coming. I think the next store piece I'm gonna get is the LBS store. So
Dang. Okay.
I'll try to make that happen in the next couple of months. So
Pudgy, you were asking Eddie what time, right?
Yeah, what time's your show tomorrow?
My
Is it gonna
bad.
be while I'm working?
I think we decided at 6:30 Pacific time, like
Okay, so
5
nine-
anywhere
9
from 5 to 6:30 Pacific time.
All right, so I'll be home.
Everyone's invited, right? Or is it just you and your brother? Because like you're like
No, if you guys wanna join, feel free to. You know.
Okay. All right, man.
We talk about both Hot Toys and statues and other stuff. I think the topics tomorrow are gonna be getting rid of your boxes, because I kind of like that idea. I think it's triggering. I like it. So like getting rid of your boxes, and then my brother brought up a good point. Do you think that we over like scrutinize things, and do we over talk about things in the community, like price and like, you know, just pieces in general, detail? Like, do we go over things too much? Because my brother is saying like it should be more like, hey, this is cool, I want this, or it's not cool, I don't want this. Like, do we spend too much time saying like, well, the price and this and the shipping and this, and like it kind of it made me think.
We always going to complain in this hobby. You know
Yeah, I know.
It's what we always.
That's what I told him. I told him, I was like, bro, if you don't like that, you should stop YouTube while you're ahead. I was like, because that's what 100% of it is just talking about
people
that
are
stuff,
always
you know?
people are always motivated to complain,
right.
but rarely are they motivated to go out of their way to praise people.
Yeah.
But I just find it interesting about the way people complain about things that they're not going to get, and that's just kind of like that gets a little frustrating to me sometimes. You know, over analyzing something that you know you're not going to get at all whatsoever, but yet you're gonna you rip it down because somebody else might like that piece or somebody else might want it.
Like a Phoenix transformation piece, maybe something
like an amazing
Ferrari. Ferrari 308 is extremely overrated.
Or a Venom Arise piece, possibly, maybe.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. We'll see. We'll see you tomorrow then, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know when that is here, so I'll just wait until it says Eddie's gone live.
Hell if I know.
Check that iPhone.
How about you, Jarhead? What you got coming along?
I just got a Green Goblin bust in from XM.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That one's cool. I love all the busts they did. Yeah.
I got it for a really good price, so I couldn't turn it down. And then I still got to unbox your statue that you sent me last week. I just haven't had a chance to unbox it yet.
You're good.
That Iron Man. And then after Chinese New Year, that Venom is supposed to be shipping out. So
pure white.
That's what
What's
XM
supposed to
exclusives.
ship out, Jarhead?
Huh?
What's shipping out?
The custom Venom that I got coming.
Oh, okay, cool.
After Chinese New Year.
Oh, you didn't like the XM Venom?
He does.
I've had this. I do like it, but I've had this custom one on order for a while.
Cool, Jarhead. Good seeing you again too, man. It's been forever, so good seeing you. Like I know you're still in the same hotel, but you know you're moving, right?
Still in this place, huh?
You're moving, like you're like finishing up the move, right? Or
no, I won't move probably till May time frame.
Okay.
This is just for work. I've been traveling a lot for work.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the art prints behind you, so I was wondering.
It's a different room. There's the art prints are over on this side. So.
Yeah. That's cool. How about you, Keesis, man?
Pieces I got coming in right now. Getting something from Astro, the Queen Studios Dark Side, and then after that I'll probably go
Dang,
for
that's-
Sideshow's Batman and Darth Vader after that. And that's about it.
Keith says, what are you doing? Are you having them shipped to Korea or back home in Washington or what?
Straight back home in Washington. My wife's gonna do the unboxing, and because she does the video work for me anyway, so she's gonna do the unboxing, taking the video, stuff like that, and then I'll probably just do a voiceover on top of it, and then post
How'd you find one of
videos.
those?
I'm not gonna say nothing. But
What?
that
Adriana! Stop doing his videos.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, man, we still got like 60 people in here, so it's all you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and great to be back. All you guys, thanks for stopping by tonight, and I'll see you guys next week, man. So take care, and yeah,
Peace.
listen to Rashid. See you guys.
Bishop.